And when Baked Alaska said to Jim, like, why don't you show your face, you snap. It's the only thing that gets to Jim. So I guess...
You know, V, I got to ask you, because I'm really curious. How is it all these ex-Gamergate people that would go on and on about the importance of anonymity and fighting against those evil SJWs and those journalists are so prone to saying, dox yourself and show me your face? Because you sound like Ben Kuchera. You remember that?
Well, it's just a meme, bro. Like, no one really wants to see your face. I personally don't want to see
I don't know, man. I mean, it seems like every time I'm running into a liberalist, they want my docs, they want my face. Sargon,
I'm sure
Sargon does shows with what? I mean, Karen, he's done speech engagements with her. She says, show your face. Short Fat Otaku does a stream. He hangs out with Sargon. He's got a docs folder.
Maybe
it's really weird for ex-Gamergaters to keep on harping on that.
I think you forget the fact that he said the docs is fake. That was said on the stream. And second of all, if you wouldn't react the way you did to Baked Alaska when he asked what your face looks like, then no one would bring it up. But people notice you're getting upset. I mean, you're the troll expert, Jim. You know, if you show a little bit of blood, you show a little bit of...
Oh, no, I get that, V. But I mean, I thought I was dealing with principled liberalists who stood for something. I didn't know you guys changed your tune to suit yourselves.
We still joke, Jim. It's okay.
Do you? I don't know. I've been looking at the last 2 days of Fallout here, V. It doesn't look like a lot of bans to me.
Well, so you legitimately think that people want to see your face?
No, what I'm saying is, based on his reactions of using you like a Romanian carrier pigeon, I would say that he seems to be a bit perturbed. I thought he wasn't going to address me or the alt-right either, but it's been V. Just in the last 24 hours, I've had him talk about me in multiple videos, write Facebook essays about me, use you as a carrier service, say he's going to sell my merchandise, ask me to come fly out to meet him in person. Like, does this guy want my dick? Like, what's going on? Because this seems like
I don't know if you noticed. I think you were trying to join the Hangout because I said right before you joined that I was edging him on. I was like, look what Jim's saying, look what Jim's talking about, you know, trying to get a response out of him. Because I really enjoyed the banter between you, so it was quite hilarious.
Oh, I've enjoyed it too. I've been having quite a bit of fun on Twitter. I've been enjoying myself with this, but I don't know. It is weird to me though to hear, you know, anti-SJWs, the Gamergaters go on and on about dox yourself, show your face, or you're a coward. And that's not him joking around, V. I mean, he said that way before fucking Baked Alaska.
I think he said it after Karen, where you also exposed yourself to hate the fact when people go after your anonymity.
Well, yeah, I mean, because I'm used to watching SJWs do it. I didn't know I was dealing with the Zoe Quinn crowd.
No.
Yeah, but wait, if you're going to show that something bothers you and people want to get under your skin, they're going to do that over and over. Like, do you have me lecture you how to deal with trolls online?
No. But I mean, again, V, it just is very mysterious to me that, you know, it's all these people around Sargon are doing the same thing or asking the same thing. We're talking doxing and wanting to see faces. I mean, first it was Kraut, then it was Short Fat Otaku. You got Karen doing it. Now Sargon saying it. It looks bad.
Okay, but show me your face is not power word reveal, Jim. Like, if enough people are going to ask you to show your face, I don't think they will have the mind control ability for you to do the face reveal.
I think you're missing my point, B. It's like once it's a coincidence, twice maybe, but like 3 or 4 times. What's going on at the Don's house here?
Mate, if you play Xbox and people say they want to fuck your mom, do you honestly think that they legitimately want to fuck your mom, or are they saying it because it upsets you? Like, if people notice that whenever they ask you to reveal your face, you're getting upset, they're going to do it more.
Yeah, again, V, there's a difference between, you know, somebody on Xbox talking shit and Short Fat Otaku having a docs folder. And I know you said it's fake. Well, how the fuck does he know? How is he verifying what's real or not? Why would he have a docs folder? Why would Kraut go around doxing people? Why are all these people associated with Sargon into this shit?
Well, as I recall, it wasn't his folder. It was the friend.
No, he explicitly stated, and I think Ralph can back me up on this. Did he not say on your stream that it wasn't from Latvia Man, that was his own folder?
Believe
hold on. I know the folder. It's from a board we both frequent, Jim. And I'm pretty sure you saw the pictures over there as well.
I can neither confirm nor deny, V, where I spend my time.
By the way, some people in chat are saying Sargon is coming. Is that true? Is he actually going to show up? Or
I don't know. I gave him a message. I told him not to come though. So it's up to him, I guess.
Why would you tell him not to come?
Why? So he can go into the white niggers rant again? I mean, Jim is Jim is the Casey Newman of Twitter. Like last night, he said, "So what you're saying is that Martin Luther King is a nigger?" It's like, okay.
Well, no. Somebody had asked me, "You can't do activism because think of your family and your children. Only a coward would do that." And I said, "So MLK Jr. was a coward because he had a family when he was out there risking his ass." And then your response to that was, "So are you saying people are niggers?" So I just was asking for clarification. No. Are you asking me if
MLK was wrong? Perfect.
I mean, look, I just find it hard to, for him to say Jim's a coward, he's not a man, and then like the challenge has kind of been made here.
Well, the thing that I said though is that are you saying that the British government is treating its citizens like niggers? That you would compare Sargon to Martin Luther King?
I never compared Sargon to Martin Luther King Jr. I said that there are activists out there doing shit.
No way, you did
that risk their family. No, why would I ever compare him to fucking Martin Luther King Jr.? Are you kidding me?
You heavily implied, okay, that he doesn't live up to Martin Luther King Jr. expectations.
Are they putting lead paint in the waters?
I'm sorry, but I can't look at that and not make the nigger argument.
Oh, so you can't look at Martin Luther King Jr. and not think nigger. Nice liberalist.
I said that the British government isn't treating its own citizens like niggers. That's what I said.
Oh, these are some harsh words from the liberalists. I don't know if I can. This is a little too hot. I've got a family to think about. I don't know if I can associate with this stream, eh?
Well, I'm sorry if you're from the Reddit part of the internet that can't handle harsh words, but I mean,
I got to draw a line at blatant racism. I believe people should be judged as individuals, not as a collective. V.
Sargon Luther King. I saw that go by in the chat.
Well, the thing, it's like what the challenge between Jim and Sargon. Well, Jim, you say you're a troll. Why should Sargon engage you? Like you don't engage trolls. They're not there to have an honest conversation.
That's probably a question you should be asking him because he's engaged me for the last 24 hours.
Yeah, like he gave you a couple of posts, right?
By the way, I heard your Skype go off there, V. Was that Sargon messaging you?
Let me check. Yeah.
Holy
wow. The stream. Hold on.
Holy shit! You fucking called it.
I heard it. I knew it.
Jeez.
Give me a link to the stream, mate.
Okay.
Oh, Ralph, you gotta turn off your super chats. You promised.
I mean, if that's what I don't have a problem with that.
Well, hold on, he doesn't even know what this is about. Like he's unaware that the stream is even going on.
Well, you have the Hangout link. You don't need that. You want the actual stream link? Is that what?
Yeah, the actual stream link, so you can view it.
Okay, here's the stream link. I'll DM that to you.
It's about.
So he can hear Martin Luther King and the word nigger in the same phrase.
Educator.
Is that on the Liberalist talking points list? I haven't checked the site, so I couldn't say.
Oh, they have talking points now?
No, there is a site. I saw somebody read it out on the stream.
Is that even still up, or is that defunct now? That
I'm
was
not sure.
5 months ago.
Yeah, I forget which stream I was watching where they went through and read it, but I'm not sure if that was that official. V, did you guys get together and do that, or was that just somebody else that put that up? Or
do what?
No, there's another one.
The Liberalist website. Yeah, I hear Skype going on.
He literally has you on a leash, V. This is the most amazing thing.
Jeez.
Apparently, he's waiting for a plane to speak at a university.
He's what?
He's waiting for a plane to speak in a university.
Oh, so he's at an airport, is what you're saying?
Yes.
I mean, his Skype works, though.
Well, no, wait a minute. Now, that's even funnier. So you're telling me his ass is waiting for a fucking plane, but he has enough time to keep tabs on you coming on to talk about this shit?
No, but I messaged him because Ralph told me he wants him on.
Actually, I said the challenge. What did I say? I think the tweet's still up here somewhere.
I believe the word manservant was used.
I said the challenge has been made. Oh, so you were watching the stream?
No, I had people relaying me what's going.
Okay.
Oh, people.
Your spies were.
Yeah, I said when I just.
I said it was pretty lame for you to relay his Skype messages, and now he's Skyping you live on air rather than just getting on the stream himself. And he's obviously has the time. I mean, he's sitting in an airport. Okay, maybe not the best setting.
You make a stream that's 1 hour long talking about me, right? And I have 80,000 subscribers, out of which some of whom are relaying to me Ralph is talking about you.
The discussion about you was a very small part of the program. It was actually mostly about
It
Sargon.
was enough for people to say Ralph wants you, the manservant, to get Sargon on, and I
I'm
met
not
the
sure
Sargon.
I used the term manservant. That might have been used.
Well, to be fair to Ralph, I don't know if that's necessarily inaccurate, considering you're getting Skype pinged as we're talking
Yeah.
from a guy sitting at a fucking airport.
Eesh.
I didn't even know he was sitting in an airport, but for me, all of this is amusing. Like I really enjoyed the banter between you two last night.
I was having fun, but I don't know how he's taking it since he's writing essays on Facebook.
I suppose you could say he gave you attention.
And not only that, he went on his stream earlier, called
me daddy.
called Jim. He called Jim a coward, a failure at life, basically. Everything he touches goes to shit. What else did he say, Jim? I think you saw the clip too, but he was a boy.
Oh no,
and a man.
the only thing I found funny was the fight me in real life thing, because like I had flashbacks to Eric Kane and Ben Kuchera, like say it to my face shit. Like, how can you not immediately default to say it to my face? That is amusing to me.
Hold on, there was another one, like bring back bullying. What was his name? Sam Biddle. Sam Biddle, I think, also asked you to fight him in real life.
Yeah, that's not a good comparison. Like, that's not the guy you want to be compared to.
I just don't understand why the joker of the internet doesn't get jokes. Like you think
Dude, he was
everyone
absolutely not joking with that comment.
serious.
Like he was.
How can you tell from a Facebook post?
No, I'm talking about from the stream. Did you not see the clip earlier from his own stream? I mean, I have it timestamped here. You know what? Maybe we should play it again. I mean, if you haven't seen it, we do have a much bigger audience.
Oh
now.
wait! I want to actually confirm something. V, you told me once that you'll know if Sargon's mad or taking something seriously because he'll talk about it on his main channel.
Yeah.
Great. This is from his main channel. This is from his Weak and Stupid. So okay, go ahead, Ralph. Play it.
All right, let's play it here. Okay, it's just a little short clip. I'm gonna go ahead and play it right now.
It's underreported, but Australia is going down the same path as the UK. Keep doing what you're doing. Fuck Jim and the other spineless weasels, and hopefully you head down under one day. Like, Jim's just wasting his life because he hates himself. He wishes he could achieve something, but he doesn't have the self-confidence to do it. Like, I don't hate Jim or anything like that. I feel bad for him. I feel bad that he's wallowing in nonsense and he's ruining everything around him. That's not what a man does, in my opinion. That's what a boy does. That's what a coward does. You know. And if you've got a problem with anything I'm saying, Jim, why don't you come to one of my live shows? Give you.
I don't see it, by the way, if you're playing.
We'll have a chat.
Well, you can't. I played it.
I'm just playing it for my own amusement. Fuck you.
I mean, I sent it to you in DMs. I guess I could. See, I use OBS, so I don't really use. I mean, we're using Hangouts to talk, but that's not what I use to broadcast. But it's only a minute clip. If you would like to pause while you watch it, I mean, if you'd like to just mute for a second and watch it, it's only about, what, 45 seconds to a minute.
Fucking Christ, 2 hours. Oh, fuck. All right.
No, it's time stamped.
Yeah, I just want to ask, like, where's the timestamp at?
I sent it to you in
2
Twitter
minutes,
DMs.
2 hours and 3 minutes, okay.
Australia is going down the same path.
Yes, it's right there.
Yeah, it's right there, buddy.
Jim and the other spineless weasels, and hopefully you head down under one day.
Keep going.
Oh, I guess in this little break, there was a tweet from Chelsea Manning. She didn't jump off the building.
Okay.
So that's the Chelsea Manning update. No
He's
back.
responding to a comment, and I see his lips are next to his ears as he's smiling while responding. Are you telling me that this is a serious man?
Dude, he's not even smiling at the beginning of the. Like, at the end, okay, he does crack a smile there at the end. But he's calling Jim a failure and a coward, and I mean these are very personalized insults.
I guess if Jim feels insulted, then it's a subjective matter for Jim.
To be honest,
My hot take on this was, again, I just was interested in the Ben Kuchera comment. That's what I zoned in on.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think you've ever talked about Sargon like that, Jim. Have you? I mean, not in those strong of terms. I mean, you made fun of some of his,
I've cracked. I have no idea. I mean, you could go look back. I guess I don't know what I've I don't know what I've called him.
I think called him a failure. Said he's not a man. At least I don't think.
Well, no, I've called him stepfather a few times.
Yes.
I think the meme is funny, and I've said that liberalists are cringy as fuck. But I don't recall calling him a coward or a failure or anything like that. I don't. That doesn't bother me. Again, the thing that I find funny about it is the Ben Kuchera shit.
But it's just hard to say, oh, he's just joking around when he says it.
Here's the thing, Jim. You put out a lot of videos online, and someone who watches your content kind of know what would piss you off. And I'm telling you, as a person who knows the man, he did it to upset you, to rile you up. And here I am the next day.
Well, now you're making it look worse, though. You're like, he's just doing it as a joke, but now you're saying he's doing it to make you mad, so he must be upset.
He's trolling you. Like
you didn't say no. You didn't say it was trolling. You said he wanted to rile me up. So I make fun of him, and now he's mad, and he wants his revenge through bants.
And a troll is the person who says something they don't believe in order to.
I'm sorry. I thought Sargon pitched himself as the leader of the liberalist movement. We've got to be smart and responsible and change politics, and I can't associate with bad things. Well, when did he declare himself a troll? Because I must have missed that.
Well, I suppose when he is talking with the Polish MP like he did yesterday, you can bring up the fact that he trolled Jim, and that will definitely ruin his reputation.
Is talking to a Polish MP supposed to be a big deal? MEP.
I don't know. Get the Polish MP as well and talk to him. See if it's a big deal.
Who gives a fuck about talking to a Polish MP?
I don't know what that has to do with anything I just said.
If you talk to the Polish Prime Minister, maybe I would give a fuck, or like an actual minister, a member of the European Parliament.
Yeah, V, I got to say, too, on Twitter, you sold it as he was going out there to protest for Tommy Robinson, but he wasn't. He was going to talk to somebody at an event that was already set up.
He did both things. Like,
but you tweeted it out. You tweeted it out with giving the impression that he was going out solely for the reason of Tommy Robinson.
I tweeted out that he was going to the Hyde Park speaker corner in order to protest and address the Tommy Robinson issue. Yeah. And after that, right?
No, there's no after that.
I'm telling you, after, regardless of my tweet, after he finished the protest, he went and spoke with the Polish Prime Minister.
Well, that's great. But again, you pitched it when I was giving him shit for not doing anything about the Tommy Robinson thing.
No.
As, he's going out to do something about the Tommy Robinson thing. No, he's just showing up where he was planning on going in the first place.
Also, I heard your Skype go off again, V. I don't know what the...
This is not Sargon. I don't have a list of Sargons in it. Well, Jim, you could have asked. Like, nothing would have stopped you from asking me to clarify the issue further. I didn't think of it at the time. You asked me if he protests.
Well, it was a pretty definitive statement, V. You were selling me a bag of goods. It's a little tainted there.
Well, I'm not responsible for what you understand. I'm only responsible for what I write, and what I wrote was...
Well, and what you wrote gave the impression that it was one thing when it was something else entirely.
No, he legitimately was, when I tweeted out at Hyde Park Corner, talking about Tommy Robinson.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think I lied or did anything unethical.
Yeah, I'm just going to let the silence hang there.
Well, I don't know what else I need to say. It's
okay, so how about this, V? Sargon, he's at an airport. He's a busy man. He's going to give a college lecture. Why don't we try to set up something now to have a conversation here on the kill stream?
I told them not to go. So if you want to set something up, get a person.
He doesn't want to answer my messages, V.
No, wait a minute. No, wait a minute, V. That's a bit dickish to Ralph. You said you were trying to goad him into having a little back and forth with me yesterday. Now you don't want to set up a future back and forth with me. So how did that change in 24 hours?
Because no one gives a shit about Twitter, right? But if he goes on a live stream that says white niggers again, I think that might be a problem.
That's already out there, V.
Yeah.
That's going to disappear?
I don't want another one.
And if he has that much lack of self-control, what's he doing trying to be a fucking political figure in the first place?
Well, that's his business.
You don't have very much confidence in Sargon, then, it doesn't sound like.
No, I don't, because I see him on live streams.
Wow.
Isn't that a pretty pathetic statement about him? I mean, I don't know.
Well, I suppose it's up to him if it's pathetic or not. but I think we both.
Well, I'm
know.
saying it's pathetic, and I'm saying it's
everyone
lame
here
as
knows.
fuck. It's lame as fuck and bitch made pussy move to call somebody else a coward, and then you won't show your fucking face here on live stream.
Well, with
Or not
face,
even show your face. Just show
Ralph,
up.
Ralph,
It's bitch made, dude.
You want Sargon on your channel. Let's be honest. If Sargon wanted to talk to Jim, he would use his platform.
V, here's the thing. The one time that Jim and Sargon talked was on Louis' channel, correct? Is Sargon just afraid to go on neutral channels or other channels? Does he have to go on a
Yeah,
liberalist
and
channel?
Louis' channel is not a neutral channel. Jesus Christ, that dude sucks his
I know.
dick.
I'm saying that's
Like-
what I'm saying. It's a liberalist channel. That's why. Is he only going to go on channels that are Sargon leaning? Is that what he's doing now? Is he afraid to engage with anything? How is he going to change anything if he's afraid to engage with anyone?
So you
Well,
had
what
your
would Jim want to do
Sargon,
on his channel?
you-
Like, what the
you-
fuck?
Well, you guys gotta let him answer.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, you're right.
You were looking after Sargon. You wanted him to change the world, and now you're disappointed. Is this what you're going with?
Talking to me?
No, to Gator.
You're talking to Zidane. That was Zidane. I'm Gator.
Sorry, my bad.
So
I don't think anybody in this call was looking for Sargon to change
No.
the world, but I'll let Zidane speak.
no, I'm saying.
Why are you making that argument, Zidane? Why are you worried and are
Because
concerned trolling right now
He's
on
saying
what
it
Sargon is supposed to do and what he
because
isn't going to do?
Sargon said it himself. That's what he wants to do. The 20-year plan. That's his thing, isn't it?
Yeah,
He's
but
the
you're
one who said
concerned
it.
trolling right now, Zidane.
I'm not concerned trolling. I'm just
Look at the
stating a fact.
definition of concerned trolling and tell me how you are not fitting it.
I'm stating a fact. Is he just going to do it on Liberalist, right? His channels.
And I am
like that.
telling you that you are concerned trolling. You're not interested in the Liberalist movement.
No,
I don't see you personally invested in it, and you're worried how is Sargon going to do this issue?
No, it's not. It's not even concern trolling. He's saying he's a bitch because he'll only do it on channels that are favorable towards him, and he's scared to show up after he just called somebody else a coward.
Well, I guess
That's
that's between
literally
him and Sargon to dish it out.
So here, come on here and dish it out. There you go. You literally just said it.
Well, is it Ann? I don't think you're gonna probably sway him on this. I mean, when he went on to the Morning Kumite with Tankasa, he had like 14 special stipulations for even showing up.
Yeah, that's true.
No.
Oh, I mean, if that's what
if
he
we
is now.
pay him the $125 that he's charging people to see him in Manhattan, will he show up?
Hell, if I go there, what if I show up there? I can go to New York.
We could just be streaming live on the kill stream and just feed the audio through.
Yeah, I can drive over there. Does he want me to do that? Well, he can get this done.
Did V drop out? Is he still there?
No, I'm still here, but you didn't ask me a question.
I just did. I can go to New York. He's having a
Yeah,
speech
but
in New
I'm
York,
not
right?
allowed to be there. I
I'm
don't
asking you. Would you be okay with that if somebody drives
How
over
the
there?
fuck should I know if you will be
You're
okay
his
with
messenger, boy.
Well, turns out I'm not.
So
Because
ask him.
you
So-
know if you will be okay or not. Just
Get that
message
guy.
him on Facebook like everyone else. I was invited here in order to try to get Sargon on, and I came
But you-
here because.
Actually, you weren't invited. You messaged me and said, want me to join, and I sent you
Well,
the
yeah, I mean, I can share the
You
screenshot.
pretty much invited yourself. Go ahead and share it. That's fine. with
Yeah,
me.
I mean, you could have said no, Ralph. I didn't
Yeah,
force.
but you're misrepresenting the fact. I didn't invite you on. You invited yourself.
Yeah, so okay.
Matter of fact, V, I have invited you on this program plenty of times, and you never showed up until we were sitting here making fun of Sargon, and then all of a sudden you jump out of nowhere and said, "Want me to come on?" That's
When
exactly.
did you invite me, Ralph? Show me the logs where you invited me, and you set up a date, and I didn't want to come.
Okay, I will, if you would like. Message me if you get up early doing a kill stream in an hour or so. JF just quit the Warski show. Was going to get you on. Here, hold on. I'll pull it up on screen if that's what you really want me to do.
Yeah, hold on, let me watch as well, because
Okay.
every time someone invited me, I usually said yes, unless I'm busy or something like that. So
Okay, let's just.
I know you came on my channel a couple of times, and if you invited me and I was available,
Okay.
I would have came here as a common courtesy.
Okay, V. I'm just gonna ask you one question. Why did you tell Sargon not to come on here?
Why would he come here? Like, what
why would you
his
say that?
advantage be? Like, what would he gain if he
But why
comes?
would you say that?
Well, okay, so Jim is a troll. He claimed himself that he is a troll. Why on earth would he engage with the trolls?
Because he already did on a Facebook message on
No,
a
wait.
stream.
Let me read this. Let me read this out. Up for a stream. By the way, I've been on your streams plenty of times. Up for a stream regarding the Baked Alaska thing. I said, sure. What time? We could even do it now if you're up for it. I said, send the link. We did the stream. Hey man, featured your website in my video today. Oh, sweet, I'll check it out. By the way, I was going to see if you were down to come on my stream one day. Kind of blew up in the last week. Been at 1,000+ viewers most of the time, 2,000+ once. Now I actually have to put in work and book guests, though. LOL. It's at 11 p.m. Eastern, so not sure if you could do it one night. And you did a smiley face at it, and you didn't say anything. And then I said, oh, cool, it was on Count Danko. I love that dude. Then you didn't say anything. You said, oh, actually, you said, by the way, I'm having failure to talk about the recent drama. Want to join as well? Yeah, I heard him mention he was coming on earlier in the Kumite. Yeah, sure, I think I could make that. What time does it start? Then you send the Hangout link. Then I jumped on that stream. Actually, failure no-showed you, so it was just me and you talking. Then I messaged you. Message me if you're up early doing a kill stream in an hour or so. JF just quit the Warski show, was going to get you on. Then you said, haha, just saw this. I was asleep when you sent it. So you could say you're asleep on that one. But, yeah. So then I said, I'm trying to get Sargon on tonight to talk with Alsop. I don't know if he would do it, but maybe you could fill in if he won't. Then he said, nah, he won't. And this, you were definitely up. This was, contemporaneous with me sending the messages. He said if Alsop apologizes for the way... Let me finish, V.
You're usually messaging me at 3 a.m., mate.
Yeah, but you're awake. I mean, you're saying you usually come on if you get the message, and you said you didn't, and that I didn't even invite you. So
sometimes I do, sometimes I'm not. But you're messaging me in the middle of the night.
Well, the point is, you're full of shit with what you were saying.
No, the point is now it's 7 a.m.
Well, you're up. You're here now.
With the last time.
So okay, so you got on now, but all the other times I asked you to come on, you didn't come on.
Okay, you can have your conspiracy theory that the only reason I came on now is because
it's not even a conspiracy. Like I don't know, man.
Well, it's your interpretation of it, and I'm telling you, it's not the case. Now you can believe me or not.
Okay. But we saw for the record that I have invited you on the show.
I never denied you didn't invite me on the show. The thing that I pointed out is that I didn't came before because I couldn't. And as you pointed in one message, I was asleep.
Yeah, on one of them you were asleep, true, but on the other two you weren't. As a matter of fact, the other one you
the one with JF, I didn't want to come because I don't want to get involved in that drama again. I made it a public statement that I'm not going to get involved about JF, and I'm trying not to. And the other one, I was asleep, so I'm willing to come on in the future if you want.
Okay, yeah.
But let me put, you said Zidane was concern trolling. Let me translate what he was trying to say in a more conducive format for your understanding. So, a long time we've been criticizing social justice warriors because they will only interact with each other in their own special little hug box. They don't want to engage with us. They don't want to talk to the alt-right, or they don't want to talk to liberalists or anti-SJWs. They just want to live in their own little perfect bubble world. Isn't that a lot of what Sargon is doing right now? Is he has a hug box of liberalists and he just wants to engage within that sphere of discussion and doesn't really want to branch out to challenge his ideas against the ideas of people who will likely be his political competitors?
Name me a single alt-right talking head that Sargon of Akkad hasn't engaged with.
I mean, that is true. He has engaged with several.
Okay, I can tell you communists he has engaged with. I can tell you feminists he has engaged with. I don't think.
Why now is the question.
Tell me how many people from the alt-right has Brianna Wu engaged with, or tell me how many people has Anita Sarkeesian engaged with.
Well, Brianna Wu did actually engage with Ralph as Ralph was thrown out of that convention.
I don't consider that an actual engagement.
Well, then how are you considering Anita Sarkeesian? She called him a garbage human. Brianna Wu wanted Ralph thrown out for being a stalker. I mean, it's the same fucking thing, right?
I don't consider Anita Sarkeesian calling Sargon of Akkad the garbage human the type of engagement we're talking about right now.
Yeah, he didn't engage with James Alsop. I mean, there are some people say he's scared of Enoch as well. Yeah, go ahead, Jim.
I feel like we're getting lost in the thickets here. I don't know. This conversation's taking a weird turn.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't disagree with that.
No, I don't think the criticism is accurate. If you can name me how many people you name me a person Anita Sarkeesian or Brianna Wu engaged outside of her circle, I name you a person that Sargon of Akkad engaged out of his circle, and we can see who runs out of names first.
V, you're comparing Sargon to Anita. How shitty is that already?
You are making the conversation that Sargon of Akkad is like an SJW, so I'm comparing an SJW to see if the comparison is accurate or
That's
not.
not what I was saying. What I was saying is that Sargon has pulled into his ideological bubble and is refusing now to come out of it when he had a clear history of doing so in the past. It's a contrast. A lot of people pre-SJW would engage with people of other viewpoints too, but they hit a point at which they decided that protecting their own ideology, their own belief structure was more important than engaging other ideas that run counter to their own. That's the whole point of talking to people that are communists or alt-right, is you want to see your intellectual rigor versus theirs. And that's why Ralph wanted to invite Sargon to talk to Alsop, because you have two people that are,
and not even Gator, not wanted to. I did, and he didn't respond to the
you
message.
Did,
and by the way, we talked plenty of times in years past, and like I don't even know, like he doesn't even respond now. It's just shady.
My counter argument to that is that he actually engaged with pretty much all of the alt-right talking heads, I guess, save for Alsop. I don't know if there's
consider me alt-right? Like, what's the excuse for not even just saying "fuck off, Ralph"? Fuck off, Ralph. I'm not coming on your show. Fuck you. Like, why couldn't he say that? Like, I don't understand.
You're inviting him on your show not to talk with you, to talk with Alsop.
No, actually, I first invited him just to come on the show regularly, just as a regular guest.
I don't know if you noticed, but he doesn't come on my streams either, and it's not because he's being a dick. It's because he's legitimately busy.
No.
Like right now, he's in an airport.
Ralph, Ark isn't going to play itself.
You gotta look after your wife's dinosaur.
I don't know. I just think it's a little shady, especially since we have a history. Like I always, I won't say we're friends, but kind of defended him and said, I like Sargon, and he's been
I don't
on
know,
the show
mate.
before. I don't know. It's just kind of
Jim,
shady.
give him the talk about friends on the internet.
I said we're not friends, but like we had a relationship, like we had a dialogues. He's been on this channel before. I've been on his channel. Like I don't know. It's just.
I mean, I don't think he ever said anything negatively about you. I never heard him say anything wrong about you, but that doesn't mean that he has an obligation to come on your stream.
No, he definitely, dude. He has no obligation to show up. I'm just saying, why not even message? Fuck off, Ralph. Like.
He doesn't respond to my messages either.
Well, he was responding earlier, though. I mean,
yeah,
he's watching this right now. There's zero doubt he's watching this stream right now. I mean,
if you would wait for all of my words to leave my mouth, you would understand that I said doesn't respond to all of my message all the time. Like if you would bother him about it, which is what I do, but I guess you did a little bit of Eastern European assholishness in order to just keep insisting. Eventually, he does respond.
Chat said we had an emotional connection.
Happy relationship. I don't know.
No, I mean it's not even that. I don't know. I just thought it was a little like Bush League, but maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm wrong about it, but
look, trust me, I never heard him say anything remotely negative about
you. Well,
the stream got so gay, so
it
fucking
did.
fast.
It really did. So what do you think about him coming? Is he ever going to come on and talk to Jim since he called him a coward earlier? Or is that you wouldn't?
I'm telling him not to talk.
I know
to
you
Jim,
said that 100 times.
You get
now.
someone else that's not involved into this. Like my whole thing was just poke at Jim a little, and you'll see him react. Going to blow off all Twitter. There's going to be streams about it. It's going to last for a week, and it's going to be funny.
A stream by Sargon. He mentioned him in his stream.
Yeah, do you think we'd even be talking about this if he hadn't said? Well, we were gonna laugh at it a little bit because Jim was, pretty funny with some of the stuff he said on Twitter. But
I was on fire. What the fuck are you talking about?
But if you look at the stream title, the main topic was Elon Musk, and then we were gonna, mainly talk about that. But then Sargon did his stream right before this, where he just goes off and it really personalized attacks. It wasn't just
what you're and you refuse to point out is that it was a super chat that got him to talk about Jim. It's not that
he didn't have to say all the things he said.
The super chat didn't ask him to invite me to fly out and kiss him, did it?
Yeah.
There's nothing in that super chat about us having a gangbang in a hotel room, was there?
Like he wanted to piss you off, and apparently he did. Got you to react.
I don't know, V. I mean, I know you're trying to kind of paint this like, oh, he got me, but I sent out tweets. This nigger has been writing essays on Facebook, doing live streams, sending you secret Skype messages to relay to me. Not you deciding to relay them to me. He's telling you, show this to Jim. Seems like he's pretty fucking invested for a guy that doesn't care and isn't angry.
Well, what you're refusing to point out is that there are at least a dozen of people of day asking him to talk about Jim. You know, and
I'm sorry, I didn't know Sargon gave into peer pressure so easily.
Well, I'm sure you would give it to peer pressure if you had a dozen of people asking you to reveal your identity each day. Eventually, you'd snap and make an essay about why you're not revealing your identity.
How many
V, I have people ask me to do shit all the time that I don't fucking do.
Yeah, but sometimes you respond on it on Twitter. That doesn't mean you have a deep emotional connection.
Yeah,
like
but
Ralph and Sargon does.
There's a difference between shitposting on one platform and taking that to fucking 19 different platforms to talk about it. Isn't there? I mean, we're talking about scope here, aren't we? You're comparing Twitter shitposts to essays, videos, and secret Skype messages being relayed to me by a fucking Romanian carrier pigeon.
I'm not going to talk about the alt-right anymore. Thread 1 out of 47.
Oh, hold on, Jim isn't alt-right.
No, yeah, this is well, I mean, it is kind of similar though. I mean, he has said a lot. He's not going to talk about the alt-right, and then he talks about the alt-right.
Well, you know, it's
I'm
like
not going to talk about Jim.
you set your goal. You know, you can have a goal and not be able to fulfill it. That doesn't mean that when you set the goal, you're not honest about it.
He actually said on Facebook earlier, do let him know I posted this on Facebook and that his opinion doesn't mean shit.
Do let him know. Do let him know. Be sure to send this to Jim. I need Jim to know. I also you remember the Louis stream where I was like, so you have people giving you information about me? And he's like, that's not true, Jim. That's a conspiracy. Yet literally in his video, he says, Louis sending me messages saying Metokur's saying this. And then you're saying, I'm telling Sargon what you're saying. So does he have little liberalist agents out there keeping tabs when people make jokes about him? Because that comes off as fucking paranoid.
Come on, Jim. You have a big subscriber base as well. You know that when people talk shit about you, people will point out, look what this guy said.
Well, yeah, but again, you're comparing a subscriber base to people that fucking hang out with him. Or a part of his liberalist movement, right? There's a kind of a difference there between random YouTube subscribers and my liberalist agents.
Yeah, and there are people that give me messages as well. Ralph wants to talk to Sargon, make it happen. You know, that type of shit. And of course, if I relay it to Sargon, then you'll say, oh, it's a conspiracy. They're just like, I'm the little carrier pigeon and shit. You know that when you have a big subscriber base, this happens. Like, people will tell you if there's other people on the internet talking about you. It's not that you need to hire an army of spy. You're not the spider from Game of Thrones that has an army of children going around the internet trying to figure out what's going on.
You could be totally right. Maybe I shouldn't be painting this on Sargon. Maybe Louis LeVay is just a ball riding little bitch, and the moment he sees me say something about Sargon, he scuttles off to bring the message.
Well, I don't know about that, but I have a question, right? Because I wanted to ask you this.
Yeah, go ahead.
You talked about Sargon being a coward because he's not doing activism. He's afraid of being arrested and shit. He's afraid of the man, basically.
Did I call him a coward? I don't recall calling him a coward on my Twitter.
Okay, well, that's what I got. That is the implication I got. If you didn't do it, then that's fine. It's on me.
No, I'm legit asking you because I shitpost a lot, man. So you gotta point me into.
I don't remember because last night I was just laughing and it was like I was in a good mood.
Maybe this is what you're referring to. Somebody was bringing up the Sargon thing, and I said because they were like Sargon, they're trying to to one up me. So they're like, Sargon's a coward for not endangering himself and risking being thrown in jail, and then signed American protected by the First Amendment. And I responded to that saying, anonymity is cowardice. Now let me show you my bravery by not discussing things that might get me in trouble. Sincerely, Paul.
Yeah, okay, so you're basically saying, that he's afraid of the man. And I noticed you on the Kumate once, you basically talked about how you would want to talk more interesting stuff on your YouTube channel, like the case of Wolfie. With the guy who had the clothes hanger that was up his butt. And then
fuck himself on the coat hanger. Yep.
Yeah, and you wouldn't talk about it because YouTube wouldn't like it. Like, it would be against the community guidelines. So isn't that a comparison where you're afraid of the man as well? Like, you're not supposed to do it. You want to do it, but you're not going to do it.
Well, this is where we get into a differentiation between publicity and principles, which I think is a big fault with liberalists. It seems to me like you guys are all for low risk, high reward, but not for high risk, low reward. Oh my God, Dankula's getting an $800 fine. Let's go protest in the streets. And by the way, I think what happened to Dankula was bullshit. But you're all fine for that. And, Sargon's reasoning of, well, he broke the law, for Tommy Robinson applies to fucking Dankula too.
Yeah,
but, here's Tommy Robinson. You're not going to get a fucking $250,000 GoFundMe to overturn Tommy Robinson's shit. Tommy Robinson has, a reputation attached to him. So that's too hot to handle. So fuck principles. We'll go with PR and optics.
Yeah, and what's the difference? There were actually thousands of people protesting for Tommy Robinson as well.
Yeah, people that had balls. Yeah, I got you. Yeah.
Yeah, Sargon was there as well in Hyde Park Corner.
Mm-hmm, but he can't talk about it though, because he has a family to think about.
Well, no, it's because it's illegal to talk about it.
I get it. Yeah, it's illegal. These laws are stupid, but let's not protest them. The tyrannical government has a law in place saying we can't call them tyrannical. So
he is protesting the laws. Like he raised awareness on the issue that it's illegal to talk about. Like what exactly more would you expect?
Maybe not be a coward. Maybe not be a bitch about it. Maybe not sing me the song of maybe not sing me the song of I'm going to be a political leader, but then be afraid of taking political risks. And then trying to say shit like, oh my family, think of my family. The motherfucker raised $125,000 because he doesn't understand copyright law. So I mean, I think financially he'll be okay. I don't think the risk he would be facing is as enormous as it's being painted. I think the Tommy Robinson case was talked about by other people. I don't think what Tommy Robinson did actually violates the law in the way they were trying to make it seem like it did. And I think the media blackout's bullshit. I mean, how can you guys bitch about Muslims committing rape crimes all over Europe and how the fucking press won't talk about it, but then you bow down and suck dick when they tell you, you can't talk about what happened to Tommy Robinson. That's against the law.
Well, okay, first of all, he's not a political leader. He made that clear plenty of times. I think
he said I'm starting a political movement because I know the responsibility, and he made a fucking video on it, V.
It's an advocacy group, man.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, it fits your definition when it's
an activist. Okay, whatever. Secondly, what exactly more would you have him do? Like, he went there, he protested, he raised awareness on the issue, he spoke with Polish PMs about it. He's planning to talk with the guy from UKIP about it. Like, what exactly more that he isn't doing right now would you have him do?
Maybe not make statements like I can't talk about this. I have a family to think. It just comes across as just so fucking wishy-washy.
Raises awareness on the issue.
Raise awareness about what if you can't fucking talk about it, V?
Yeah, the fact that the government is so Orwellian that it's making people afraid of talking about it, like that is concerning. That would get people.
You know what else also kind of stuns me, and this goes beyond Sargon, by the way. But I think as an American, and maybe other Americans are feeling similar to this, but I am so fucking tired of listening to Europeans bitch about the Orwellian states they suffer under, and then be complete little bitches about doing anything about it, and then get upset with us because we're not going to march down the streets with you. Like, nut up or shut up when it comes to this shit. Like, you guys bitch all the time about how oppressive it is over there and how terrible it is over there. But then when a little law gets in your way about you can't talk about this or you can't do this, you are like, well, we can't do that. We need to follow the law. We need to queue up and be good little lemmings. I mean, it's
what did you do when the Patriot Act was enacted?
Bitched about it, V. Bitched about it. Didn't vote for fucking Bush after that went through. We've had about 5 of those come through after that. I mean, you're not even talking about the National Defense Authorization Act of like 2012. I mean, there have been a ton of those that have gone through.
Well, I can also point out during World War I, your freedom of speech was revoked. You couldn't criticize the government and you couldn't talk against
Are you at war?
People didn't rise up.
Are you at war right now?
No, but what I'm saying is that when American rights are taken away, I don't see the revolution. I don't see people on the streets, trying to take their rights back.
Europe is in such a chaotic, shitty state from Sweden to England to everywhere else. And your rights are getting taken away from you left and right, and you just sit there and you take it, and then you have snide remarks for Americans when we make fun of you for it, for not standing up for yourselves. And I think as an American, I'm just fucking tired of listening to it.
Well, no, what I'm saying is that if you're not in that particular country, it's very easy to talk shit and act all bravado and macho and stuff. I'm from Romania, the things that are going in Britain don't affect me, and I can say, oh, look, all these British people, they're so afraid to talk about it, yak, yak, yak. If I talk about it, nothing happens to me. If I call Martin Luther King Jr. a nigger, I'm not going to get fired for it because I'm in Romania and we haven't enslaved black people here yet. And basically, me being able to do all of these things, I kind of understand that, yeah, I'm able to do it because I'm not over there. And it wouldn't be fair to just go on and online and say, oh, yeah, I'm so tired of these little people over there that have their own little problems and their own little shit.
Maybe I'm alone in this. Let me do a poll of the room. Everybody here's an American, I'm assuming. I mean, Ralph, I know you are. I don't know about Zidane or Gator.
Yeah, we're all Americans.
Yep.
Am I alone on this, or is this annoy you too?
No,
When it comes
I'm
to
tired
that
of hearing about
issue.
them wanting, and then they don't ever really do anything.
They'll never do
You
anything.
know, like you guys have your own problems. You have people who are hopping the
Sure,
board.
we have our own
Yeah, we
problems.
do.
So why do we have to act for you guys? Like, why are you?
No, but hold on, right? You have people that are hopping the border. They're illegals. People know they're illegals, and they manage to appear on national television as a lawyer. Sometimes even in places like politics and stuff like that. And you know, I'm looking at that, and I'm not understanding how is it possible for that to happen in a nation.
Right.
I wouldn't criticize you. You know, it's the way it is. It's
Yeah,
your
but V, I think the key difference is you don't see a majority of Americans when they're facing those kind of issues, when you brought up like the Patriot Act, when you're bringing up border jumping, when you're bringing up all these different things that America has to deal with. Americans aren't running to fucking Europeans and saying, solve it for us, support us in it. Aren't we so sad?
No,
Help
but
us.
you know what's the problem, Jim? We live in the age of the internet, and culture and ideas can jump from one nation to another like wildfire. You're laughing at the British.
Well, I mean, I hope American Backbone jumps on over across the fucking pond to you lot, because you could use it.
I don't know. You have people in power that have dual citizenship, usually Israeli and American at the same time. How can they be loyal to two countries and be in positions of power?
Yeah, we agree that's a problem. No one's agreed with
Someone in
that.
chat said press 1 to tell Eurocucks to stop whining and do something for themselves.
No, but here's the thing about whining, right? The firewall that Britain wants to have against porn. I personally don't think it's going to remain to porn. I think it's going to be extended to other things like, you know, hateful content, hate websites. You know, things like 4chan are definitely going to require a license in order for you to be able to access. And I don't think it's going to stay in Britain. I don't think it's going
Got your full chat license.
V, let me ask you one thing. Tell Sargon to make a Twitter and tell him to tweet out Jews are responsible for 9/11 and they're the cause of all the evil in the world. Let's see how quickly he gets arrested.
I don't understand your point. Like for 2 years, he's saying he's not living in a free country, and you're like, oh, I can tweet in a free country. I think he knows.
I can tweet that out right now. Put my local PD, put the FBI, put everything. No one's gonna knock on my fucking door. They'll be on his door arresting his ass.
Well, I don't know. Then tweet Martin Luther King.
I can. What's it gonna do to me? It's gonna do nothing. I can tell my boss that too. He's not gonna fire me for it.
You know what's the difference, right? Of course, it's not going to happen.
And you're comparing illegals breaking the law over Sweden and Europe. All of them bringing in refugees. Different story.
If I go in Britain and I tweet that out, nothing will happen to me. But only when you get a large following, only when people start listening to you, then it's going to happen to you. Nothing happened to Milo Yiannopoulos when he had a small subscribing base. No one gave a shit about him, right? Only when you start growing big and you're getting a huge audience. Same with Jordan Peterson. When he was small, no one gave a shit about him and his opinions. Only when you start gathering people and you have a following, does the government care. And it's not just the government. It's usually, you know, the journalists that are going to slander you as a racist. And the moment you're labeled as a racist, it's almost like in Japan where you're considered to be without honor. No one is going to hire you. No one wants to associate with you. You're going to be treated like a piece of shit. And if people come and break shit in your house, well, no one cares because you're a bad person. Who the fuck cares when bad things happen to bad people?
V, this is an article in 2016. It said, according to the Register, a total of 2,500 Londoners have been arrested over the past 5 years for allegedly sending offensive messages via social media. They're not all famous. They don't have any reach. They're getting arrested still.
Yeah, the absolute state of Britain. I mean, you guys, not you guys because you're not from there, V, but I mean, fuck, they need a license to jack off now, right? They need a fucking porn license over there. You can't own fucking knives. They want to bend the knives. You can't, they're up your ass about guns. You can't say offensive shit. You can't talk about this kind of press shit where somebody gets wrapped up through a kangaroo court in the span of 12 hours and thrown in for 13 months. But you can't talk about it because there's a blackout and you've got to, queue up and just follow the fucking status quo. Like,
Yeah,
how
and
long
Like
is that
actual
going
fucking Sharia courts.
how long is that going to continue? When is that going to be enough? Like, what's the line for people in Britain to say, you know what, no more? I mean, do they have to start fucking your babies in front of you, English people?
No.
Like, what needs to happen for English people
from
to have enough?
from my personal experience, it's usually when it affects people's lives. Like the moment that porn law is going to hit, you will have people on the streets. I'm not even joking about it. But the thing that I'm worried about is that it's going to spread, right? Like the system they're having in place in order to block porn sites and stuff like that is going to be purchased by other countries. I'm pretty sure Germany is very interested in blocking
So
online.
wait, the porn's gonna get them activated, but
Yeah,
you know, the
it's when
kids
it's
getting raped and their free speech
Well,
being taken
if your
away.
daughter isn't getting raped, most people don't care because most people don't even read the news. They go to work, they stay there for 8 hours, they come home tired, watch a movie or some shit, and they go to bed. That's what the majority of people do. They don't read the news, they don't know what's happening. Not to mention, like, most mainstream journalists don't even report about it.
I mean, I think I can end this conversation here. I mean, I think 2 times is enough. How many times does America have to fix your fucking shit? Like, can't your continent get its crap together? Like, we bailed your ass out in 2 world wars. I think we've done enough.
Well, I just hope it's not going to spread in other borders, mate. And
That's what
if
we
you
have
think
nuclear weapons for.
I think we're going to give you an example, right? Like Germany's new law to ban hateful content from social media within 24 hours. If someone from Germany reports your videos, Jim, they're going to be placed on a priority list. And YouTube is not going to fuck around and look, is this hateful or isn't it hateful? They're going to err on the side that it's hateful. Just not to get a fine from Germany, because people from Germany can see your videos. Right? So shit that happens in Europe is going to affect you in some way.
Oh, so what you're telling me is people in Germany can't watch my videos because they let the government put in policies that prohibit them from watching my videos, and that's my fucking problem. How?
I'm not saying it in such a funny way, but basically yes. And it's your fucking problem because you're trying to run a business on YouTube.
Oh, all those Merkel viewers. What am I gonna do? Mom Merkel's viewers aren't gonna be watching my furry videos.
I like your shit, Jim. Believe it or not, I enjoy watching your shit, and I want to watch it, despite the fact that Merkel idiots don't want to watch it, right? So because a Merkel twat can flag your video, I'm not going to be able to watch your content.
That sounds like a you problem, not a me problem.
You don't want
you can't keep asking. You can't
to watch your videos, Jim.
You
Like,
can't keep asking Big Brother America to save you.
I'm not asking to save me. What I'm asking is for understanding.
Oh, I understand. I understand you guys can't fix your shit. No, I understand it perfectly well.
I understand that you're cucks. It's fine.
I understand that we had problems with the way the government was running. We had problems with unfettered illegal immigration. And guess what we did? We elected Trump. Now, whether or not the wall is going to be built, we did something about it. The difference here is that Theresa May is still in power. Angela Merkel is still in power. Europeans have absolutely no desire to upset the status quo. They're too busy being overrun with refugees.
So in Britain, they had UKIP, which was a one-issue party voter. It's the United Kingdom Independence Party. And the only thing they were campaigning for was Brexit. And when they won, the Tories told their platform, because UKIP was pointless. Like, everyone was thinking that the Tories are going to push for Brexit because Theresa May, before the election, she was really hard on it. Everyone was admiring it. And the moment she got elected, she just changed stances. She immediately started cucking, and basically, Britain is going to leave the European Union, but they're still going to be under the same laws as if they're inside the European Union.
Which basically illustrates my point.
People didn't vote, okay? It's not that people didn't vote for the party that was pro-Brexit. It's not that they didn't vote for the party that was against political correctness, theoretically, because they're conservatives. They actually did vote for the proper party. It's just that they got fucked. And this is how it goes in Europe.
Is that the motto of Europe now? We got fucked? Because that seems like a story every day from you guys.
Well, I mean, I think there is hope because there is an alliance of Eastern European nations like Poland, Hungary.
I don't think those guys are going to save you. I'm sorry, bro, but I think if you're expecting them to rush in and save France and England and Sweden, it's a pipe dream.
I don't know, France. I don't think it's that bad like it is in Sweden.
Take a walk down the streets of Paris and tell me what you think.
Yeah, that's the capital city. That's a tourist trap.
Go to Sweden. Anywhere.
Yeah, no, Sweden is fine. They're not going to decline.
Go to London. Certain parts of
London is another capital city. Like capital cities, at least here in
Rotterdam.
Europe, they're tourist.
Go to Rotterdam.
capital.
That's not a major city. Didn't they have
No,
like 2 rape gangs where like 2,000 girls got raped by Muslims? Didn't that happen?
No, it's I'm not
happened. That
denying
actually
the fact that there is a problem in the United Kingdom, but I'm just saying like capital cities are made to attract tourists, so they spend money. So it's not usually like the place that
We're talking about populations. I mean, we're not talking about tourists that are coming by your capital cities. I mean, you can see a very definite change in the population of fucking major British cities. I mean, you can't deny that, can you? You're not going to actually try to tell me that walking down the streets of a popular, large city in Britain is going to be like it was if you walked down the streets 30 years ago.
No, I would have a few policies to change that shit if I would manage to advise someone that's in power.
Yeah, by the way, somebody in chat pointed out Theresa May was actually a Remainer. Now she, after the other side won, the Leave won, she kind of changed her tone. But I mean, it's kind of silly to think she was going to be like the savior. Of
You know what? And I actually want to follow up on one point, because I think this is something, and I'm talking to the Americans here, that we're going to have to deal with in 30 years, 40 years. See, we're so focused on the Middle East with countries like Iran and the others getting nuclear weapons, and we're worried about what a Muslim majority country might do with that, right? Because we're scared. We're going to have a bigger issue, because these fucking Europeans keep importing people from fucking North Africa and the Middle East, and they're replacing their own population with them. So maybe rather than focusing on, Muslim countries that are trying to develop nuclear weapons, we should start focusing on contingency plans to deal with the English or the French or the Swedish or the others when their country is completely blacked and they already have nuclear weapons.
Oh, I keep pointing this out, right? Because it's the Jewish conspiracy that the Jews are so smart, they bring brown people here that despise Jews so that more Jews go to Israel. It's like, okay, but what about the more far into the future, right? All these brown people, quote unquote, that are coming here, they're going to have nuclear weapons. How is this not a problem? Why isn't the superhuman Jewish people that are so smart, they're not figuring this shit out? It's like, okay, if we're giving them these countries,
I just want you to know to build a fallout shelter, because when the Caliphate of Europe happens, we're not saving you. We're going to nuke the fuck out of you and be done with it. There's no salvation the third time around. When you guys give up control of your nuclear weapons to a new, majority population that wants to start shit with us, we're going to glass the fucking earth. And then we're going to go high-five Russia and China and go into space together. That's the fucking future plan for us.
Yeah, that's basically what's going to happen.
Now, also, here's a super chat. By the way, there's a lot of super chats. I am going to read them all eventually, but I just kind of let the conversation go. But this one was a good one. Barry Schaff says, Americans don't just let illegals cross the borders or just vote. We form fucking armed patrols to deport our border jumpers and drug runners often. Yeah, I mean, it's...
Yeah, well, how is it going for California?
Well, he didn't say that it completely stamped it out, but we're not really seeing a response like that.
No, like for me in Europe, it's bewildering that there's even a conversation about building a wall. It's like it's a fence. Obviously, you need to build some shit over there. And people, it's like, well, it's racist to build a fence. It's like, what? It just can't compute. I can't understand the mentality of being against marking your property.
Yeah, we agree.
Okay, if there is no border, then can we park our tanks into Mexico? If I was an American, that's the question I would ask.
No, we agree with you there. The only thing Trump has done recently is he sent the National Guard to the border.
I guess it's being blocked on the funding for the wall.
Of course, 100%.
Yeah, I think the problem with Trump's foreign policy when it comes to dealing with Mexico is he's not, he let go of his advisor Steve Bannon, who had a really ingenious plan of dealing with them, which was to carpet bomb them. So maybe
I would put mines on the border, right? And if anyone wants to risk their lives and they make it through the minefield, then Jesus wants them.
I'm pretty sure mines are against the Geneva Convention fee.
I think plastic mines are. I need to check it out. And since when did the United States care about the Geneva Convention anyway?
We don't, but it's going to be on like our property. on the border.
No. It's going to be on the border. It's neutral property, right? And if someone manages to somehow sneak past all of the mines, then Jesus wants him in your country. You can even make a live show about it. A television show, and get
elected V. He's mine the fucking Mexican border. They can run on that platform. He might actually win.
Well, no, because I would make a reality show about it, right?
Okay, then you definitely would win.
You get money from ratings, right? And you can have bets. You see a group of Mexicans coming over, and you can bet.
You're turning me on this idea, and I think this is brilliant.
Yeah, honestly, the Laza crew might actually start sending children in order for the more important people to manage through. They clear up the minefields with children, so that it looks good on camera.
Maybe we could.
You're telling me that we're going to get rid of the Dreamers?
Maybe we could start a reality show where we just like live stream the Muslims hunting Europeans live, and just.
Oh shit!
I don't know, man.
Rape gang.
They already do that. They've got cameras
roaming
everywhere.
Rape gangs just to see how fast they can
Listen,
run away from
I talked about this. I talked about this on my stream. Apparently in London, there was a group of Romanians that were doing construction work. And as it's Eastern European tradition, after they would finish construction, they would go and have a beer in the parking lot. So they were drinking in front of this Muslim store, and the owner comes up and basically tells them to leave because it's scaring off their customer, and Romanians do the kind of thing telling him to fuck off. So the owner of the store comes with his friends and starts harassing the Romanians, right? They get very aggressive. They start pushing at them, shoving them. And eventually the Romanians leave. So after a while, the Romanians come with baseball bats and they start smashing the store. They beat every living Muslim inside, And it's the Eastern European beating, the one where you know how to beat someone to an inch of his life so that they don't die and look bad on camera, but they can make it to the hospital in time. And after that, the Muslims were complaining, that the Romanians are violent and stuff. And they were the ones that actually said, yeah, we went there, we started doing shit with them because we didn't want them to keep drinking. And the press didn't know how to report it because it was immigrant versus immigrant violence. It's two groups of marginalized people.
I like how the one story you have to tell us about Romanians is that travelers are violent. Hey guys, let me tell you this Romanian story about how gypsies beat people with bats.
Yeah,
okay,
there is a difference between assault and self-defense. You don't fuck with the man having his drink from Eastern Europe, right? Like you need that liquid bread in order to get down with your life. So, it's our culture. Okay, we live in a multicultural society, and if they're going to fuck with this type of culture, we're going to fuck with their culture. It's simple like that.
Our culture's beating people in the face with bats.
Yes. Absolutely. Do you know what a good lesson is? Apparently in Russia it happened as well. Like a group of immigrants went into a club and started raping a couple of Russian girls. So the Russian people went in with bats.
Okay.
They went in with bats. They beat the living shit out of them, and everyone who managed not to get beaten was arrested by the police. The ones that got beaten didn't get arrested by the police because, let's save taxpayers' money. You already got your punishment. You're not going to do it again.
God, what's a really common thread amongst all of this? It seems like violence is the answer, huh, V?
Well, it depends. Violence towards whom, mate?
Well, who are the people that the violence is against in the two stories you just told us?
No, see, that's the thing. I don't think it's a Muslim issue. I think it's.
But your two stories and examples were a Muslim rape and the Muslim.
Yeah, but listen, if the police would be there and they would enforce the law and the state would have the monopoly on violence, this wouldn't be necessary. You wouldn't have citizens doing crimes against its own citizens if the law would be enacted. But as we look in the United Kingdom, the police don't want to do anything because they're afraid of being called racist. This is why the problem exists. It's because of the establishment and it's because of the journalists that are pushing the idea of political correctness.
Now, V.
I think I figured out. Go ahead.
No, go ahead, man.
I was going to say, I think we figured out how to save Europe. We just need to deputize Romanians, send them into London, Sweden, everywhere, give them unchecked power to baseball bat people in the face. Problem solved. Problem staying solved.
Perfect.
Well, you're going to have an increase in pickpocketing, but you're going to have a decrease in rape. I mean, maybe an increase in burglary as well, but again, a decrease in rape and terrorist attacks.
I gotta say, I really am enjoying this conversation. Now, I'm not saying Muslims are a problem, but let me tell you all these stories about Muslims being a problem. I'm not saying violence is the answer, but let me tell you all these stories about violence solving things.
Oh no! Listen, Jim. If you take any group of people you want, let's say people with blue eyes, right? and you give them the privilege of the law not being applied to them. Now, some of these people are eventually going to start doing petty crime, like, for instance, not pay taxes, go with the bus without paying for a ticket. But eventually they will notice that the law isn't applied to them. So they're going to spark into more criminal endeavors. They're going to branch out a little bit into some organized crime. Now, the police is cracking down on their competition really hard, which means that it's going to flourish for them, right? And when they think they're above the law, they're going to act like they're above the law. So yeah, that is the reason you're going to say Muslims are the problem. I think it would be the same if people with blue eyes would have the privilege of the law not being applied to them.
Let me point this out real quick. Chat's pointing out that your Skype seems to be blowing up again. There's speculation that could.
Oh, it's Devil. He wants to come on.
Who?
Oh, it's
Short Fat Otaku, yeah.
Okay.
No, bring him on.
If you want him on, I'll get him
Send
on.
him the link.
I'll give him the link.
I thought he said it's devil. I was trying to figure out.
That was like, devil. What?
Some gypsy term.
Maybe. In the end, just Eurofags need to learn. It's fucking.
All right.
I
So
don't know.
everybody except Sargon, the quartering was in the chat trying to get on earlier too. It's kind of
Weird how it's always the same group, huh, Ralph?
yeah, I don't know.
Makes you think, right?
It really gets the
They're trying to throw
not the
themselves
jive.
trying to throw themselves on the grenade to protect the boss, I guess.
Yeah.
Did any one of us deny that we're friends with each other?
No.
We're not saying
we
anything.
didn't say that.
We never said you
No,
denied
it's like
shit. We're
weird.
just pointing out a common theme.
Yeah.
It's like
We're
me saying,
noticing
wow,
trends.
Jim
You don't need to be Sherlock Holmes to see this shit taking place.
No, but it's like me saying, wow, Jim has a manly voice. Jim is a man. Really gets the almonds going. It's like,
I'm not gonna fuck you, but thank you.
By the way, the quartering said, "Fuck off, Ralph."
Dead silence. Gotcha.
Quartering said, "Fuck off, Ralph. You know if I wanted on, I know where the green room is." Well, we're not actually using Discord, and we have had you on the show many times. So I like the quartering, but I'm just saying. Where's Sargon? Basically, is what I'm saying. But all of his friends are around, but he's not here.
you want the fat figure, don't you, Ralph?
I want the what?
The fat figure.
The fat figure?
The fat piggy.
Oh
you-
yeah.
I guess
Is Sargon the fat piggy?
is that your
You're
pet
not
name for
getting
him?
the fat figure, Ralph.
Oh
Is that
I'm
your
the gatekeeper.
well. I mean, he looks like a bitch. I don't know what else to say besides that.
Yeah, he's got all his like lieutenants here, but the big boss.
All
isn't.
his friends show up, but he doesn't show up. I mean, I don't know. If you think that's good advice, I can't argue with your political expertise, but
Has he finally caught his flight yet, or is he still waiting at the airport?
so
don't know, you
where
want
is
him
Short
to-
Fat Otaku, by the way? Did you send him the link or what?
He said, I'm going to go on and only address Ralph.
Oh God.
Why?
I can leave
Oh,
before-
oh boy.
I
What
don't know.
is-
I think it's a bad idea. Like, by the way, on the record, I advised I advised Short Fat Otaku. Hold on. I advised Short Fat Otaku that what he's doing is stupid, and he should play with
By
fire.
the way, somebody sent me this message. Please call out V on this point. In the past, he's already made himself a fool on purpose to deflect criticism from Sargon. He's stalling you guys right now again. And here we have you. You're telling Sargon not to come on. You're telling Short Fat Otaku not to come on. I mean, is that a fair criticism that you're just here to like?
Well, if you want me
make a
to
fool
leave,
of
I
yourself?
can, and
No,
you can
man,
have.
I'd rather you stay, but I'm just saying that's what somebody
Listen,
messaged me.
I will tell you the answer to that criticism. There's nothing stopping you from after I leave until the end of time to just criticize Sargon nonstop.
That's true.
Yeah, I came here because I'm the manservant, and apparently you didn't ask me, but someone else said you did. So I'm here and I'm enjoying this conversation.
Okay. All right. I didn't say that. Somebody messaged me that. By the way, I don't think I actually called you a manservant. I just said it was like kind of gay to.
Let me
to
see
relay
the
Skype
exact
messages.
message that I got. Hold on.
By the way, I sent him the
I'm
link.
kind of
myself
gay in
first.
certain ways.
I have to be honest. I actually really like your soundboard. It's pretty great.
Gator's got the best soundboard.
Yeah,
in the
Gator's the
business.
one that runs that.
You
Yeah,
just gotta not overplay it.
Yeah,
It's good shit. Yeah, you got to pick your moments.
Yeah.
he's the best at it.
No, I want it as well because I could definitely use it. By the way, Jim,
Yeah.
I will steal some of your jokes in my next video.
Then okay, knock yourself out.
They will be mine, and there's nothing you can do. Honestly, the thing with the Merc was kind of funny because I pointed it out, like, Jim whispered into Andy's ear, it's like, trademark the Liberalists. And Andy was like, yeah, $2,000. And I was like, well, why don't you sell this?
Well, then he got hoisted by his own petard on that one because Halsey copyrighted. What did he? He copyrighted Bloodsports, I think.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, you know the difference between a Jew and a non-Jew? The Jew can do it for $50, and the non-Jew had to do it for $2,000.
Well, to be fair, he had to do it internationally.
There's a difference, yeah.
Oh yeah, Halsey. I think it's all. Well, actually, I don't know how that works between Canada and America. No, Halsey's in America, so I don't fucking know.
I don't know. Halsey explained it. It's like,
Yeah.
I think if you trademark it in America, it goes into all the English-speaking language of the Commonwealth or some shit like that. So,
but it won't. It doesn't have any basis to stand because Bloodsports have been used.
going to stew about it. For me, all of this was really stupid. But I mean, it was funny at the time, but not $2,000 funny.
The first one for Liberalists was a joke. It was literally a joke. It just
it was a $2,000 worth of joke. It's just
whatever.
V. He didn't copyright it. Do you understand? That's the joke. That's the joke. He never copyrighted the fucking thing.
Okay. Well,
Andy Worski doesn't.
Funny. No. If it didn't, then it's funny. But when he told me, it's like, yeah, I paid $2,000 for it, and it's like, why did you laugh at me?
That's part of the setup to the joke.
No, okay, then it's funny. I understand. But the way it was presented to me at the time is that he paid $2,000 for it, and I was like, what?
I'd pay $2,000 for a joke.
Depends on the joke.
Yeah. Why not?
Especially like if you're going to trademark something you can't enforce.
Yeah,
It'd have to be the best damn joke in the world because I'd buy a new fucking computer with $2,000.
Yeah, but people do it. People do it. It's not a crazy thing.
I wouldn't see Jim doing it.
What's that?
I wouldn't see you pay $2,000 for a joke.
I'm not gonna pay $2,000 for a joke.
You're not going to pay $2,000 for a joke. I don't think, even if you'd make $20,000 on Patreon, you would not pay $2,000 for a joke.
But I mean, then again, to be fair to Andy, if he would have gone through with it, I mean, he was making fucking ridiculous money at the time from super chats. I mean, fuck, in that first month of him doing his streams and all that shit, it must have been like $20,000. Oh no! Wait, YouTube takes 30%, don't they? So whatever
and
that
then you
would
pay
work
the
out.
taxes. Then you pay the taxes, and then you also pay for the bank account, the transfers.
You can probably write off the trademark as a tax write-off too, so it would cost a lot less. You would get it back as a business expense and stuff. Yeah, you could do that.
I guess.
No, I think you could probably.
That would have been even funnier if you wrote it off as a fucking business.
I would have 100% written off as a business expense. I would have gotten every dime back pretty much. Or at least 75%.
It would be funny to justify it to the what do you guys have there? The IRS?
No, it's just you just have to add it onto your business.
No, first off, we're talking about a Canadian, so their tax thing is different altogether.
Yeah.
No, but when you have like an inspection, an audit, or whatnot, and you have to justify, like you have to prove that the expense was actually for the business. It's going to be an interesting conversation.
I don't know
Business
about
of making super chats.
Oh yeah,
I think they just send a Mountie to your house on a moose, and he asks you, "Is this all right?" And you're like, "Yep, it's all right." Okay, buddy, thank you, and he leaves. Take your word up there, from what I understand, in old Canuck land.
Yeah, and stateside, if they audit you, just give them the paperwork and say you're going to use this for this, and this, and most of the time you get by. So.
But anyway, Jim, now that you're here and it's not your channel, can you tell us a similar story to Wolfie, like something else you'd like to talk about, but YouTube wouldn't let you?
I don't know if I want to do it on Ralph's channel because I don't want to get Ralph in trouble.
Yes, be careful.
We've already got in trouble a couple
Where's
times.
Short Fetataku, V?
I sent him the invite. It's up to him if he wants to take it or
No,
not.
wait,
He was
are you saying you're saying he came on, messaged you, said he was coming on? And
yeah,
now,
he
is
wanted,
he backing out
wanted
again?
the
Like,
link. Yeah, he's like, let me talk to Jim. I give him the link, and he's not coming on. I think he expected Jim to go like, "Oh, Short Fat Otaku is coming. I'm leaving."
Why would I ever do that?
I don't know.
Who's scared of Short Fat
Legitimately
Otaku? Get
upset.
the fuck out of here. No one's scared of that guy.
He is
Jesus.
upset. He is upset that Jim didn't take his invitation. Right. So he issues an invite. He
No,
didn't
V,
return
let's
it.
go
Look,
back
he's
to the
upset.
very-
He's listening to
Oh,
this.
V,
Just
okay,
come on,
good.
Otaku.
Well, good. Let's go back to the beginning of the story. He does a fucking stream, and then he and Scrum Monkey, that's the other guy, right? Scrum Monkey, or is that the wrong?
Yeah,
it's
Oh yeah, so him and Scrump Monkey invite me on like 4 or 5 times. I'm listening over the course of an hour, and so finally I was like, "Fuck it, I'll go on." Then he's like, "Oh God, sorry, we're out of time." And then he says, "We'll reschedule anytime Jim wants to come on. We'll do it Friday 3:00." Boom. Okay, I'm there.
Okay,
So the
I'll
first
tell you his
time,
version.
wait, no, I'm not even done with my version yet. So he invites me and then has to go. Then he schedules a thing and cancels it the next day. Then later that night, I'm talking to Ralph on Ralph's stream, and Short Fed Taco's in the fucking chat.
Yes.
And Ralph's like, "Come on." And Short Fed Taco's like, "Not going to do it." So 3 times this guy dodges me. And then what am I supposed to do? Schedule with him again? Like, do I look like a fucking retard to you?
Like, I'm all the way with you on this, but I'll tell you his side of the story, so you can judge the other side. So basically, he legitimately had to go. Like, I know for a fact that it was a coincidence.
He said he had to go play Nintendo. Who are you kidding?
No. Listen. I will explain, right? So he had to go because his attendant came in, like the landowner, in order to see about the broken pipe or some shit. And he expected that would take an hour, right? But it doesn't take an hour; it takes less. And then he's back and he goes to play Nintendo. So
woohoo, yippee!
I'm telling you what he said. Okay, I'm telling you what he said. It's not my arguments; it's his. After that, he does say that he wanted to schedule a stream with Jim, but people on his Discord are saying they're not interested in that type of content and he should drop it. So he drops it, but then wants to reschedule with Jim after he changes his mind, and then is upset that Jim doesn't accept. That's his story. That's his version, okay? Just the messenger. I'm the carrier pigeon. Don't shoot me, please.
But see, here he is again, messaging you saying "let me on," and now he's ducking out again. Like, how does
Not
this
even
look?
just that, Ralph. He said he'd come on. At first he said
Yes.
he wanted to come on. Then he said he'd come on but only talk to you, and now he's not even showing up.
Oh man, I don't know. But I do have a
I
guest.
disavow.
I do have a guest who wanted to talk to me. I'll see what happens on that. I'll send that out.
Let me guess. Coach Red Pill? Are we going to have a rematch? Is this
Coach
what-
Redfield doesn't want to talk to me.
No,
I don't know. He's getting feisty. I've seen him in a couple streams.
He
He's
has
like,
been getting.
yeah,
Fun.
he's looking like he wants a little blood.
Did you see him
yeah.
in the quartering? You did see it. I saw you tweet.
Yeah.
Him at the corner.
That still is the funniest fucking quote. Is I had what was it? I had 3 children with 4 women.
Yeah. What? He said, who's...
Why? That makes me laugh.
I don't get why he said that at all. It's like the weirdest fucking thing.
All right, we'll see. I just don't understand why Short Fat Taco would do this again. Like, this is just.
I think it's his version of trolling.
Well, it's
Wow.
not very good.
Wow.
He really got us. He really.
When you have no
He trolled
reputation,
himself into being another bitch.
I mean, I don't have a
Congratulations.
personal problem with him. I just don't think this looks good. That's
It's
just,
well, I told him that as well. But if he wants to do it, he can do it.
Well, this one's not on you. He asked you, V. We're not throwing this one at your
no,
face.
it's not your fault.
Yeah,
Did anything wrong.
we'll give you shit over the Sargon one, but sure, Fetatalk is on.
Okay, I think our guest has joined us. Naked Ape, you're live on the kill stream.
What's up? How you doing?
I'm doing
Hey.
good, man.
How goes, mate?
It's going pretty good. I mean, I was gonna say I at least have the fucking balls to say no. V, you were asking me to debate you a little bit ago about the liberalist bullshit that happened. I just said I ain't got the fucking time. I mean, I ain't gonna make promises and then not go through with it. That's just a bitch move, man.
Yeah,
That's
I was
it.
going to bring it up. Like, why did you want to come on my channel? I invited you, I believe, after the Kumate the last time we were there.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'll give you the same story I give everybody else. I have a job now, for real fucking life. I have a 401k, furniture, and a puppy. So I have, I'm basically a normie now. I don't have time for internet.
Well, I don't know if I should say I'm sorry to hear that or I'm glad to hear that.
I mean, I make I make about as much money as Sargon of Akkad spends on his wife's son. So if that says something, then I'm doing pretty good.
Well, then I'm happy for you. But I still wish you would come on my channel. I cried that night, just so you know. I wet that pillow like a motherfucker.
Well, I can come on sometime. I'm actually doing a sort of bi-weekly thing on my main channel because heaven fucking knows I haven't used that for ages. Dusted it off, been doing live streams on it. You want to come on and talk about how fucking pathetic liberalistism and how it's just oh shit, it's so bad. But I just have a question. Do you really think it's not because they're Muslims? Like it's just the white people being too nice to them. It's nothing about them being, fucking Muslims. That's the problem.
Oh, like let me rephrase that. I think the biggest issue is the establishment, the politicians, and secondly the journalists. As for the Muslims themselves, I don't think it's because they're Arabs. I think it's because they're Muslim. So I do think Islam as an ideology is the issue.
So you think it's because of the religion, not because of the... All right.
And I got a video coming up where it's a 2010 document by the Islamic community from Qatar, which is basically planning to subvert Europe. And they're saying the exact tactics that we're seeing now happening in 2018. So they're investing millions of dollars into it. If it was just Arabs, there would be no need for all of this money and all of this organization.
I mean, personally, I think it's Turkey. Turkey's been kind of using this as a bully pulpit against the EU because it wants to be in. But yeah, I mean, I don't mean to go Jonathan Jafari's rich black criminal safari on you, but you know that kind of criminal spree is true among a lot of different socioeconomic factors. It's just, no matter how wealthy you are, no matter what country you are in, there's certain types of people that just so happen to create more crime.
Yeah, but the thing is, with Muslims, getting rid of them is like having a cold. If the state does its jobs and arrests the people who are committing crime, rest of the people fall in line. What if they start electing themselves to government like they have in Denmark? At some point, you have to think that it's time to start relocating people. Oh, I would, for instance, ban halal meat. I would ban circumcision. I would take away hate speech laws. And you would have liberal arguments to do it, like banning halal meat. It's cruelty to animals. Banning circumcision. It's doing harm to a person's bodily integrity.
The liberalist principles that you talk about.
Yeah, but the thing is, right? Like they can't accuse you of being far right for doing it. They can't accuse you of being authoritarian for doing it.
They can't
say, why can't they?
Authoritarian.
What exactly is it authoritarian? Like it's a human right not to have your body fucked with by someone else.
Well, I mean, yeah, sure, you can say that, but at the same time, it's also a quote unquote human right to be able to practice your religion without impediment. In fact, that's a liberalist
principle. Has human sacrifices, naked ape. You're not going to have that shit. If someone wants to revive the Aztec religion and pull out people's hearts on pyramids, you're not going to allow that shit.
I mean, so, it's pretty clear. Like in the liberalist principle webpage, everybody is free to practice their religion or not, as long as it does not interfere with the rights of others. So they can do whatever.
It does interfere with the rights of others. The right of the person not to have his dick amputated.
Like halal food, whose rights is violated by halal food?
We have animal rights here in Europe. There's already laws for it.
Yeah, so the animals have the rights, they're not the people.
No, you do it like animals have been granted right by our civilization not to be treated inhumanely, right? If you want to slaughter an animal, there is a way to do it. If they want halal meat, I guess they could import it from countries that don't have animal rights, like Saudi Arabia, but they're going to have to pay extra because that meat crosses the border.
So your answer to this problem is to ban all the things that Muslims like, and then maybe they'll go away.
If they are against human rights, yes, there is absolutely no reason why a child's penis needs to be mutilated. I don't think that pedophilia is a thing, even if their religion allows it. In our country, we have laws against polygamy. I guess if you're going to advocate and say, well, V, that's against their rights, like polygamy should be allowed, all right, fine, I'll give you that. But halal meat and circumcision and especially female genital mutilation, they have to go.
So those
if
three
they want to live here. If they don't want to live here, they can live somewhere else.
You get rid of those three things, and then the Muslims will just leave. That'll solve the problem.
Apparently, they're trying that in Iceland, and the Jewish and the Muslim communities say there can't be Judaism without circumcision. So yes, I think some of them, if not the more radical ones, are going to leave. Or at least they won't come here. And by the way, in the video that I'm going, in the video that I'm going to talk about the Qatarian convention, they're actually furious that Europe is secular, and they want to attack the secularism by promoting Islam identity.
No wonder why that is.
Yeah, that's the thing. You know, that they've been eroding at our cultural values in order to promote their cultural values instead. And they're talking about using the media, using the universities, and using politicians in order to do it.
By the way, still no response from Shortfat Otaku.
I think he went to bed.
Oh, what a shock! What a shock! Everybody's mystified by this tournament.
I don't know how closely you've been following the program, Naked Ape. What do you think about Sargon? I don't know if you saw some of his comments.
Bitching out about on fucking Tommy Robinson.
Yeah, he bitched out on Tommy Robinson. He kind of trashed Jim, and he's definitely watching the stream, but he wouldn't show up either.
Trashed Jim? I didn't fucking hear that.
Yeah, he did.
Otaku is here.
Oh, wait, is he?
V, you never linked the fucking thing in the chat.
Well, you can't do this, mate. You can't ask me for a link and then pussy out.
You didn't drop the link.
Dude, I just DM'd it to you.
Yeah, that's why I'm here. I saw it, Ralph.
Okay. Yeah, what's up,
dude?
So you're here. Jim's here.
Hey, Jim. How's it going?
Oh, I'm sorry. Is he talking to me, or is this coming through Ralph?
What's up, man?
You're the one that wanted to come on. So what's up?
Oh no, not really.
V just said you messaged him asking to come on.
I can read it if you like.
Well, yeah.
I'll tell him how you really feel. Come on, I'll support you.
If V's a liar, I'd love to hear it. Yeah, tell us what he said.
1:16 a.m. Devo, Jim wants you on. I said yes. I heard. That's the extent of the conversation.
I interpreted that as
another liberalist caught in a lie. What a shock!
Hold on. After that, he points out and he says, "Let me. I'm going to go on and only address Ralph, and just to say it's all a troll up by you, and leave before they can reply. Haha, V, you shit though."
Yes, that was the joke that we wanted to play, but it's okay.
You can't push me under the bus, mate.
I'm not pushing you under the bus.
I'm not going to go under the bus. I'm too fat. The bus goes over me.
Now, who is this guy that just jumped on now, V? I think we're lacking some.
That's not on me, by the way.
V, you gave me the link.
The fuck?
Did you give it to the wrong person, V?
No, this is probably a troll from Devil. What?
No. I'm not responsible for this.
V, why'd you give me the link? What is this?
The fuck are you? I don't even know you.
Oh, the fuck are you?
I don't know you either, so you're gonna have to stay.
Just kick him, man. Just kick him.
I can't actually kick him, but I can just mute him.
No, Ralph, I swear this is not me.
Yes.
Ralph, I swear.
Don't you dare mute me, you piece of shit.
This is pathetic behavior by the Liberalists, I have to say.
What are you gonna do about it?
I'm looking at it, unless I did it by mistake, but I can't see giving the link to anyone else besides Devil.
Well,
you never gave it to me, V.
The fuck did I give it to then? And who is Montgomery? I don't know this person.
Oh my god.
Sounds
What
really
the
convincing.
fuck is going on?
What the fuck are you doing, V?
I don't know.
Well, I can tell that's a liberalist, V, because he's reading a book about black children.
Oh shit! Well, make him show where I gave him the link. Like
all our wives. He's reading all our wives' children.
Make him show receipt. Where exactly did I give him the link?
The subline.
Show the link, mate.
Show a receipt.
Show a receipt. Come on.
Well, I mean, Shortfat Otaku just called you a liar himself and said you said that Jim wanted him on, which Jim never said. So, like, what kind of gypsy subterfuge are we witnessing here?
It was on the stream. He was talking about Devo.
Well, you know, Ralph.
Are you trying to spark a romance here, V?
Ralph, this does fall in line with the shit that, I mean, you know, V as the right-hand man of the Don himself. I mean, Sargon did go on the Kumite and said that he lies when it's convenient.
I mean...
The state of you fucking liberalists, I swear. Fucking shameful.
Maybe my recollection is incorrect. I don't think it is, but I don't think Shortfat Otaku really came up until you said he wanted on, right? Am I wrong about that, or...?
We're going to have to rewatch the stream. I think Jim was talking about... Well, it happened like...
Sure to do that.
I don't have a visual memory of it.
Oh,
I do remember Jim was talking about him, and then I told Devo that Jim wants you on, and after that, Devo said, I'm going to come on, just say a few things, and then I'm going to.
Well, anyway, he's here now. You're here now.
So
Yeah, are you basically chastising me for making this happen? Is this what we're
No,
doing?
I'm just saying, like, he's here, but now he's trying to say he didn't really want to come, and you tricked him. And anyway, you're here now. So,
well, I mean, I don't really have much to say. How's it going?
I can mediate. So okay, Jim, Devo made like what I would call a very tame stream about you, but you had plenty of grievances regarding that stream.
Oh
which
yeah,
I
no. You want me to list through them? Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
let's go through the grievances.
there was the let me invite him on, then let me say I've got to go. Let me schedule a stream with them, and then let me not, cancel it the next day. Let me show up in Ralph's chat, but then not come on the stream with Jim. That I would think is kind of bitch material. Also, I find it funny with I just want to talk about his history. Let me show this folder called Jim's Docs. I'm not going to show him guys, but I'm gonna have that sitting up in the corner. Like, come on. I mean, that's so fucking obvious. It's so transparent with that kind of shit. And then try to play it off like, this isn't a doxing stream. I'm not trying to send a message, but I do have this folder front and fucking center called Jim's Docs. Didn't get it from my guest. I got it myself. I went out and got it. And I verified I don't think it's real, which means you took the time to look through it. So, like, I mean, it comes off as, like, petty shit. This isn't you're looking through history. I don't know what your fucking issue is, but it's been ongoing for a while. And I also like the life coach advice. Like, Jim isn't living up to his full potential. Yeah, tell me, Mr. 20 viewers a stream, how can I achieve what you have?
Regarding the life coach, that's more Latman than me. I don't really care too much about that. The other stuff, though, that was entirely a liberalist plot coming from Sargon himself.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that's really cute. I can't help it if Sargon's got people around him that do shit like this. You, crowd, others. I mean, maybe that's a character of people he has around him. I don't know.
How do you respond to this accusation, Devo?
Nothing really to say.
These are some hot bands. I was really, I mean, you were really
Oh,
lit
you
up on Twitter.
to happen, Jim. That's what you get. I mean,
Jim, I didn't dox you. I mean, I don't know if you're mad about me not
George
doxing you
Fatataku.
or about me looking at them, but it's not a big deal, man.
Oh, don't try to be this simpering little fuck. Okay, you're transparent as shit by putting it up on your screen like, oh, I've got this. Ooh, let me try to intimidate Jim by alluding to the fact I may or might not have his docs. Oh, and let me go through his history while showing that I might or might not have his docs. Don't try to back down, you little bitch. At least have the balls to be upfront about it. What a simpering little cunt you are.
Were you intimidated?
No, because you're a fucking pussy that can't intimidate shit. But it doesn't mean you didn't.
It doesn't matter much then, does it, Jim?
The attempt was still made, wasn't it, faggot?
well, if you aren't intimidated, then it's not a threat. Like,
Exactly.
It requires an act of intimidation for it to be a threat.
I mean, there's not much here. I don't know why you're mad about internet stuff, Jim. I mean, come on, we're just having fun.
Yeah, no, it's really fun. I mean, you don't look like a giant, massive asshole, Short Fat Taco, by having folders like that and talking about it and alluding to it and, trying to play a badass when you're just a little bitch that, one, doesn't have the balls to go through with it, two, couldn't find the information if somebody dropped it in your fucking lap, and three, try to backpedal away from it like it's not a big deal. No, I think it was you were trying to attempt to allude to a few things with it, but again, you're such a weak-willed cunt that it just didn't work out for you. And V, don't give me this, half-assed defense that, oh, it's not a threat if you're not intimidated. Motherfucker, a blind guy could go wave a gun around because just because he can't hit shit with it doesn't mean there wasn't an intent on his part to intimidate people by waving the fucking gun around.
Well, Jim, I do apologize for rescinding that invite. I shouldn't have invited you in the first place. That was entirely my bad.
Yeah, that was your bad.
No, you got me on that, but I don't really have anything to say about anything else. I had a good stream. I had fun. That's about it.
Okay, all right. Well, hey, go fuck yourself.
It was nice talking to you, man.
Yep, drink bleach.
It can cure the gay.
Think so.
Is this just a liberalist plot?
But just to get it straight,
100% liberalist plot.
If he would manage to prove that he didn't try to threaten you with the docs or anything like that, Are there any other things that he said in the stream that upset you?
V, I like how you're trying to spin this, like this was some great troll up by this faggot, which it wasn't. But it's pretty clear what his intent was. I don't think anybody that's, has a functioning fucking brain couldn't see it for what it was. V?
What if the faggot subjectively, like in his personal opinion, thought that this is
So
good?
if I did a history of Sargon of Akkad and then I had a folder on my desktop that said Sargon's children's information, but I was like, that's not really his kid's information. I just have it sitting there for fun. Don't get mad, Carl. Maybe it has the information where your kids go to school, but I'm not going to show it. You don't think that would get a reaction, V? I mean, you don't think that's a clear intent?
That's what trolling is, isn't it? Like, someone sending certain pictures to one's mother. Don't you think that gets a reaction?
I mean, V, listen, I've seen you do this kind of spiel for Sargon, where I was actually really interested.
Well, I'm doing it for Devo now. It's not Sargon.
Well, yeah, but what I'm saying is that you do this thing for Sargon, where you become this like little lapdog. Like whenever anybody talks shit about him, you protect him. Like you come on and you just bark, and Sargon did nothing wrong. Why are you putting your neck out for this? Like, what is it about this piece of shit that has you defending him? Why? I mean, like, is it really that big of a deal that your fellow liberalists?
But Devo is not a liberalist, by the way.
Well, whatever. Is it really that big of a deal? Somebody in your circle?
Well, why did you mute me, Ralph? So it looks like I don't have.
It's this other guy that's you probably gave your link
see
to.
anybody come in, just block. By the way, I didn't recognize that was Millennial Matt, but he wasn't invited, so I would definitely block him again. Anyway, go ahead and continue.
Yeah.
So just why are you going so far out of your way to defend something that's really like it's pretty clear it's shitty behavior?
Again, why are you going out of your way to attack people that I know when I'm on a stream? Let me put it this way. Naked Ape. I defended other people like Brave and Ruin, for instance. Like I defended Tonka in the beginning. Like if it's someone.
By the way, let me say this, Jim. You have to ignore this. You have to go and click his thing and then click ignore, and then he'll.
My hand hurts when it slaps you. Stop attacking me. Seriously, V. This is pathetic.
No, okay, that's your opinion, but I'm not going to change my attitude.
This is pathetic. That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard from you. Stupider than the liberalist, than the fucking liberalist list of jack-off tips that you have online. It's stupid. You're not that retarded. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Ape, if someone would come in, listen, if someone would come in and say shit about you that I personally know is not true, I would defend you. Okay? If that makes you think less of me, that's
not true, V. Quit with the bullshit. This is clear cut. He did. And I haven't seen the stream, so
I can prove to you that it's not bullshit. I can prove to you that it's not bullshit. On my channel, there's video evidence of me defending Richard Spencer, defending Baked
for fuck's sake, shut up.
I was one of the only ones that wasn't part of the outright and gave a fair shake of the Charlottesville event. I think I'm on record of every single time that I see something that I know is not correct, I'm calling it out. Now,
yeah, I've seen many of your YouTube videos, and I know they can debunk me. But see, the thing is,
you're a subscriber. Donate to my Patreon.
Why are you defending this? This isn't somebody lying. Okay, nobody's lying. This is just these are the facts. He did something.
I have been convinced. Listen, I will explain. I will explain why I'm defending it. Right. I'm 100% convinced that Deva wasn't trying to dox Jim. Like if you are asking me right now to put money on this issue, I am 100% convinced that he was not trying to get Jim's docs.
Not trying to get Jim. Okay, so I didn't watch this.
He wasn't trying to get Jim doxed. He wasn't trying to threaten Jim.
Well, Naked Ape, let me set the stage for you. Short Fat Otaku starts his stream up, and he's got Latvi Man, somebody that was on the Metokur forums. And he's like, we're going to talk about Metokur history. Then he opens up a folder, and in the folder there's all this Metokur shit. And then in the very first folder is Jim's docs. And then it comes out later on Ralph's stream that Latvi Man isn't the one that gave that to him. He went out and found it himself. So he added that to the fucking folder of Metokur history. So I'm not saying he's trying to dox me. I'm trying to say that he's a pussy that thought that would be like, oh, I got you, Jim, or oh, I'm going to intimidate you, Jim. but it just didn't work. And then V's trying to, obfuscate and try to make it sound like, well, if you're not intimidated, it's not a threat.
But that's the definition of a threat. It's like if you're not intimidated, like in order to threaten someone, that person.
That's the thing I've ever heard from you. Like you always do this thing when you argue. It's one of the reasons why talking to you is a pain. Okay, you always do this.
Using the proper words, I know. Yeah.
You do this whataboutism, okay? What about this? What about that? Well, here's an example. Have you ever seen a spider on the ground? You just smoosh it, You just bring up this useless bullshit that has nothing to do with what we're talking about, okay? So first things first. If he did it with the intent to actually intimidate somebody, that's a shitty thing to do.
Okay, Devo, did you do it with the intent of intimidating Jim? Be fucking honest.
No.
That's what he told me, right? And given all the things that I know about him, I'm willing to believe him. Now, I guess you're not willing to believe him, and that's fine. There's no way I can prove it.
Yeah, but let's dig into a little bit deeper. Your argument isn't that he didn't intend to intimidate Jim. Your argument was it doesn't matter because you weren't intimidated anyway, so just stop talking about it in your liberalist conspiracy. Like you give.
So when I was being trolled and Jim gave me advice to stop talking about it, it fucking worked. The people trolling me went away, and now I was giving him the same advice because let's now analyze it.
Well, V, I want to be really fucking clear here. No, V, I want to be really fucking clear here. Are you Sargonites telling us that you want to enter the trolling game? I mean, do you really want to step into that fucking arena? If you want to play banter and troll around, if you and Shortfed Otaku and Sargon want to enter that world, I mean, that's fine by me, but be clear about it. Is that what you want to engage in?
Well, I'm not trolling anyone, and I'm not making banter. I'm just observing that Devo stream usually has like 400 people watching, yeah?
I saw a fucking stream he did a couple days ago. Some video game stream with 20 people watching it. 20 fucking people watching it.
Yeah, 20 people watching it. The moment you tweet about it, a stream where allegedly you're about to get doxxed and you're tweeting about it, he's got 1,500 people watching.
Exactly. So what about him? Well,
it's not what about it. Like you gave this man publicity, Jim, right? You gave this man publicity. He had people watching his stream. He had more people tuning in than ever before.
Maybe let me go out on a limb and say that you should be able to divine this. Maybe Jim's trying to point out how shitty this behavior is because he's correct me if I'm wrong, Jim. You're not afraid of your docs getting out there because you're certain it's not out there. You just wanted to point out, wow, this guy's being a huge douchebag. This is again just changing the topic. What aboutism?
People have been talking about my docs since fucking Gamergate. I mean, it's been 5 years, so it's obviously something I'm accustomed to fucking listening to.
When you're with Karen on a stream, and when you're with Baked Alaska and you start screaming, like losing your composure, which you never do, only when your docs is being...
V, again, how is this hard for you to understand? I'm so sick of you. Put Baked Alaska aside for a second. I'm so fucking sick of these ex-Gamergate faggots engaging in the behavior they decried when it was popular in a hashtag.
Yeah, but you know what's the difference? SJW is actually...
No. You know what, V? You would have flipped your shit if it had been a Zoe Quinn or a Brianna Wu, but now it's different, right? This is the kind of fucking double standard shit you faggots engage in that is just infuriating. That's what bothers me.
Hold on, you forget that I've been doxxed. My family has been doxxed. Everyone that I've been associated with have been doxxed, and it wasn't by the SJWs. I know how it is. Okay? And you know what I did? I fucking ignored it. I took your advice.
V, this is you just changing the topic.
I don't fucking care your opinion on the issue, mate. I'm talking with Jim. And by the way, Devo, you wanted to say something because you're a VVV a couple of seconds ago?
Yeah. Regarding the numbers, Dumping with Scrump Live usually gets around 400. My video game streams get around 20. That's it. The Metokur stream got about 1,000 after Jim tweeted about it.
Yeah, that's my point. Like, you advertised for this guy's channel, Jim. You played it to his game. He got money from AdSense and he got more super chats just because you tweeted like twice while he was live.
Well, I'm sorry, me shitposting gets him more viewers than his content can get him. Like, what do you want me to apologize for his inability to draw in an audience? What's the argument?
But my point is you're not legitimately upset, right? Because if, I don't know, some smaller YouTuber would make a stream about me where he would reveal private information, I wouldn't raise awareness of that thing to give him even more eyeballs. You know, I wouldn't drive business towards him.
Okay, I just wanted to be clear. If this is the game you guys want to engage in, I am more than willing to engage in it.
I'm not engaging in any game, Jim. I'm
No,
just
no,
trying
you've sent a clear signal to me today,
So
V,
fucking
of how to
That's
proceed.
how you interpret it. My point was that this man was making money off of you, and you're trying to think that he was legitimately
You're
trying to.
ignoring the point.
Explanation is more clear.
You're going on a
And
fucking.
he's just doing this in order to promote his business. It's not to dox you. It's just to drive drama and have people talk about him. And suddenly, from, as you pointed out in a tweet, who the fuck is Short Fat Otaku? Now people know who Short Fat Otaku is.
Yeah, they know
And
he's
the only reason
they
they
know he's an untalented bitch, so it didn't really work out for him, did it?
I don't know. Like from his small 20 people watching, he got 40 people watching now.
Okay, hold a parade in my fucking honor then.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, you played into his game, right? If he wants to build up an audience and he's a small YouTuber, fucking with big YouTubers is how he's going to do it.
Why are you defending his game?
I'm not defending his game. I'm just pointing it out. It's so fucking obvious. I just don't understand why people have to make it political about everything.
Yeah, but you're the one who's chosen this response, okay? Like you seem to be like acting like you're just strung along in this conversation. Like you're just responding to, oh my God, what's that? You were just actively choosing to talk about this conversation instead of talking about what a fucking shit thing it is to do. So
yeah, I think it is a shit thing to do. No, I do think fucking with bigger YouTubers for the sake of getting an audience.
Finally, thank you, V. Thank you, V, for finally coming out and saying it. Why did it take that long?
Well, no, because the conversation up till now was about the fact that he was trying to threaten or dox Jim, and I don't think that's the case. I think he was trying to fuck with a bigger YouTuber in order to get an audience, and I think that was
what you said. That's not what you said at all. What you first said is, well, you're not intimidated, so it's not really bad.
Yeah, that's my point. He wasn't intimidating Jim. He was trying to build up a subscribers.
You've gone back on yourself 3 different times. Like
no,
you're lying.
I didn't go back. Rewatch the stream. I think I'm pretty clear.
In chat, didn't he say that if it didn't intimidate you, it's not really bad?
I did say that, and I also
that's exactly what you said.
Naked Ape, are you incapable of holding in your monkey brain more than 2 thoughts? Okay, I did point out that it's not a threat. And because it's not a threat, because he wasn't trying to intimidate Jim, can you shut the fuck up for a little bit so I can explain my point? Thank you very much. My point is that it's unlikely he was trying to threaten Jim. It's far more likely that he was trying to build a subscriber base for his channel, and it is a shitty thing to do. Any questions?
So we're finally going to stick to this one. This is the line we're sticking to.
Oh my fucking God. Are all faggots like you, mate? Like, is taking the dick all the way up to your brain, making you incapable of hold more than 2 thoughts in it? And follow a simple train of thought?
Well, I mean, like, this is the train of thought that I've followed. You've defended his behavior. You tried to shove it off as no big deal. You tried to talk about anything else about than this being a bad thing. And now finally, when you're backed up into a corner, you're finally going to say, oh yeah, that is something that's against my liberalist ethics. Finally, I have to say, yes, it's bad.
What does this have to do with liberalism, mate? Devo is not even into politics. He's not the liberalist. He's a troll on the internet.
Faggot, you stupid piece of shit. You act like such a prissy little cunt, V. You throw out all the insults. You act like a little wallflower. Somebody's teasing me. Oh my God. You see, this is what people like.
I think this is your beef with me personally, which is why you didn't want to come.
You never shut up, V. Shut the fuck up. You all do this.
V, did you just mute Naked Ape?
Well, he muted me first, and if that's how he
Shut up, V. Just stop interrupting for
don't,
1 fucking second.
Don't mute each other, though. Come on.
Yo, Ralph.
Don't do this shit. All you bigger YouTubers, I've seen it from all of you. It's what pisses me off. You do this shit.
Bigger YouTuber. I have barely 100,000 subs.
Just
how the fuck am I a big YouTuber, mate?
Can you just shut the fuck up? Seriously, V. Y'all do this shit, right?
Yes, don't. Guys, can we not mute each other? I agree. Don't mute each other. Let a Naked Ape talk.
I'm sorry if you can't talk over another person. I'm sorry if you're so insecure.
I'm sorry, V, I shouldn't have to talk over you. Shut the fuck up.
All right.
For fuck's sake, man.
Naked Ape, go ahead and make your point, and then V can make his point. Okay, so go ahead.
You all do this, whether it's Sargon, whether it's Shoe on Head, all of you. You act like prissy little cunts. You act like assholes. You talk a big game of shit. You talk about how ethical you are, how wonderful you are, how terrible these other people. Then you fling a little bit of shit, and you act like a huge bitch when you get some flung back.
All right, now let V respond. Go ahead,
That's
V.
exactly what you do. All of you.
Let him respond. Go ahead, V.
I would like Naked Ape to show a line where I'm talking about how ethical I am and what a big shit I am. To show a line where I even talked to Sean Head. Like, I never spoken with that woman, as far as I remember.
Fuck off. Oh,
Right.
shit.
Let him finish. Go ahead, V.
Just because you're saying it doesn't make it true, Naked Ape. I've dealt with people that like to repeat the lie until it sticks.
All right, now, go ahead,
This is an observation. It's an observation based on your behavior.
Well, then you can prove it. It should be easy to prove. Go on my channel and show where I talk about how ethical I am.
Where have I've ever talked about ethics? Never have I talked about ethics.
No, where I say that I am an ethical person. Go on my channel.
I've never said I was an ethical person. Ever. You've never talked about what is or
It's
is
easy
not.
to prove it, Naked Ape. It's easy to prove it, isn't it?
Yeah, probably is. Hey, chat, internet, why don't you go ask, when has V ever been involved in anything concerning ethics? When
Naked Ape,
did that ever
again,
happen?
like you are not able to understand words. I have said, prove where I say that I myself am an ethical person.
By the way, V, you're echoing a little bit. I don't know if that's the stream you got turned on or what, but yeah, go. Okay.
So now the line is, I'm not ethical. I have no standards. Don't hold me to ethical standards.
No,
Is that what you're going with?
My point is that maybe
My
I have
point
made
is-
mistakes in the past. Okay, but it's not like you're saying that I go on, brag about being ethical, and I beat my chest like a monkey saying I'm the most ethical person in the world. Everyone should be like me. I have never done that.
You've never been involved in anything involving holding people to ethical standards. Ever. Can you think about anything, V? Any group discussion you've been involved in that dealt with holding people to ethical standards?
Like, let me remind myself, my standards were don't fuck with people that you're reporting on. You know, like if you're fucking someone and you're making a review on, make a disclosure. You know, if you're going to take money from someone, disclose it. Yeah, those are the things that I've talked about, and I don't think I have done any one of them. But the thing you're talking about here, you know, like don't pick a fight with a bigger YouTuber in order to gain subscribers and shit. I personally never done that either. But you know what? I don't think I ever said, "Oh, don't speak with other people." Like if you know any other journalists, don't talk with them. You know, if you know any other YouTubers, don't talk with them. Don't have friends that are also YouTubers. You know, don't go on Discords and on Skypes and talk with other people. I have never said that. Okay, and you're trying to hold me to some ethical standards that I have never advocated for.
Wait, V, didn't you just literally say that earlier when you told Sargon not to go on stream with us?
Yeah, but that's an advice, mate. Okay, do you know what happened in Game Journal Pro? If someone would have told the journalist not to do something like donate to Zoe Quinn and he would have been ran out of the industry. They'll stop doing business with him.
I am Gamergate.
Exactly. Finally, someone fucking says it. You were involved in Gamergate, you stupid piece of shit. You condescending asshole. You were involved in this grand.
This is a straw man. You're straw manning so hard right now, and you know it. Even when I was in Gamergate, I wasn't saying, "Oh my God, look at me! Look how ethical I am. I'm a bastion of ethics, and everyone should follow me." I have never said that. The only thing that I said, maybe you shouldn't fuck people that you're reporting on, and if you take money from someone else, you should disclose it. That's it. Have I done any of these things, Naked Ape?
Let me present like this sort of this vast conversation. Okay, I begin with saying you're a bitch. You're a slimy little cunt. You know why? Because you throw shit and you act like a little whiny cunt when you get shit thrown back about your liberalism, about that kind of shit. And then you change the topic. I've never said that I was an ethical person. And I'm finally saying, well, you were involved in Gamergate, weren't you? You're so fucking specific on the semantics.
I am specific on the semantics. When you go on Naked Ape and you say people like you, people like Sean Head, you like to brag about how ethical you are. And I say, where did I ever brag about being ethical? And you're like, you're involved in Gamergate. And I said, well, and during the time I was in Gamergate, was I bragging about myself being an ethical person, or was I just asking people not to fuck others when they're giving game reviews?
You like to hold other people accountable.
Exactly am I a hypocrite?
You like to hold other people accountable. You don't like being held accountable. That's exactly how you
give me a thing that I held someone accountable to a thing that I personally partake in. Like I told someone else, don't do this, and I was doing it. Come on, give me a specific example, Naked Dave, because you probably thought of a couple. And I haven't muted him, by the way.
I'm just kind of at a loss. I mean, I'm just thinking.
Because you're so full of shit. You just come here with baseless accusations and you try to strawman issues. And when someone asks you, give me a concrete example of something that I have done, right? I told someone else, don't do this, and I personally did it. And you can't come up with shit.
I mean, I just really don't understand, like, why you're choosing this. That's what this whole thing was about. It's all about, why are you defending this? Why are you getting so upset about this? Then what I'm doing is I'm just generalizing. It's a general statement, V, to be honest with you.
Yeah, which you can't prove.
Statement about you and all your friends, how you all seem to act, how everything seems to fold together, the sort of egoistic pile of goo that's up there in that YouTube sphere. The thing that I find disgusting about all of it.
Example, Naked Dave.
By the way, before you guys respond, let me say this while there's still a bunch of people watching. Thursday night, we're going to have Dick Masterson here on the kill stream, so I just want to put that out there, and you gentlemen can continue.
I can think of a specific example with Sargon and Tommy. I can think of a specific example with you and this doxing guy. That's actually the specific example I'm talking about.
Okay, let's go through the one.
On your high horse whenever
exactly did I do?
Get on your high horse whenever it suits you.
Yeah, no, give me the example with Sargon and Tommy. Come on, let's go through it.
Well, I mean, with Sargon, he was sort of defending Tommy in, well, not really a muscular liberalist way, is how I would say. Tommy's freedom of speech wasn't really all that important to him, it seems.
Sargon went to Hyde Park Corner and talked about Tommy Robinson. He went into the march. He also talked about it on his channel, reported that he got arrested. Like, what exactly more would you have expected?
I mean, pretty sure. I mean, to be honest with you, this is secondhand. I haven't actually watched it.
Well, I'm asking you for evidence. Like, tell me something that I told someone else, don't do this, and I have personally did it. We've been for 10 minutes right now. You couldn't find a single example.
The entire conversation about this entire thing, V, you're trying to change the subject to something that,
I'm asking you, give me an example. You made an accusation, back it up.
The entire conversation is about how long it took you to come to the point to say that, this guy is being an asshole. How you defended him exactly. You didn't just say, oh, don't talk about it because it's going to get him. You defended him.
Yeah, exactly. I defended him because you accused him of trying to dox Jim. I pointed out. I said, let me tell you my defense, because I think I know my defense, right? My defense was that he wasn't trying to dox Jim. He was trying to start drama with a bigger channel in order to get subscribers.
You're a fucking liar.
Okay.
You said specifically, if it didn't intimidate you, it's not bad.
That was part of the first defense on why I based my assumption. That was part of your first defense. Can you wait so you can out of your ass? So that was part of my first defense in order to justify why I don't think that he was doxing Jim.
It's
right?
10 minutes to get you to admit that that's exactly what you said. You've lied. You've distracted from the truth for 10 fucking minutes, G.
I think you're a monkey brain and you can't understand. You can't understand the train of thought. I said that I don't think that he was trying to dox Jim. I said that I don't think that he was trying to dox Jim, and I have based this.
That is not what you said. You're lying again.
I based this on the fact that what he did isn't considered a threat. And because Jim wasn't intimidated, I don't think Devo's actions were to dox Jim. I think Devo's actions was to try to grow his subscribers on his channel. And in order to do this, he had to get a reaction out of Jim. And I do think that is a piece of shit thing to do. Okay, that is my statement. You interpret it however you like.
V, that's not what
now,
you
let's
said.
talk about you for a second, Naked Ape. You made an accusation, right, about me. And I want you to back it up, or else you're a liar. So you say that I tell people to behave in a certain way, but I behave in the way different than what I ask other people to do. Can you give me some examples, or are you a liar?
Well, V, let's go back to this initial thing, because this could be a misunderstanding. Okay? Let's ask you a question. So what I see from this is you just, changing the story again and again. Now, you've distracted from the actual conversation for so long.
I see you gaslighting, but everything is recorded. People can rewatch the stream. You don't have to go back. Like there is a button on a slider which people can go back.
So let's do me a favor. Don't bring up any more whataboutisms, okay?
It's not a whataboutism. It's a fact. Like people can legitimately rewatch the recording, mate. I know you're a monkey and you can't understand the technology, but you don't have to bring it up. Like people can legitimately move the slider after the stream is uploaded and see what I have said.
I can't do it while I'm having the conversation with you, you stupid gypsy fuck. I can't go back to what you were talking about 5 minutes ago after you changed the topic 5 times, you stupid.
No, you legitimately can. Like after the stream is uploaded, you can go back to every point.
So when are you going to go on his channel and have a friendly discussion?
I don't know. I think he feels intimidated by me or some shit.
V, stop changing the fucking topic. The reason why I don't want to talk to you is because you're fucking annoying. You're this annoying, whiny little piece of shit.
This comes from the guy that puts a funny voice every time on his channel for 5-year-olds.
Don't act like it's a fucking cunt about it. For fuck's sake, V. Shut the fuck up. Let other people talk.
What else? What? You're gonna mute me, Naked. You're gonna mute me if I don't shut the fuck up. Like, I still waiting for you to give me a specific example of what I did wrong, and you can't. You're pussyfooting a lot of the issue because you're a pussy. You make blatant accusations, and when you can't back them up, you change the subject.
V, I have to be honest with you. I don't know you that well. I don't know what
Why are you making accusations about me if you don't know me that well?
Listen, let's play a little bit of semantics here, okay? I didn't say that you did anything specifically. In fact, the words that I said, V, shut the fuck up. The words that I actually said was you people, the entire skeptosphere, the liberalists, all of you do things like this.
Okay, so it wasn't an accusation at me. You're doing the feminist thing. It's like all men are doing it. All gamers are doing it. And when someone that's a gamer or a man is pointing out, oh, you're talking shit about me, it's like, no. I was talking about gamers in general. I was talking about men in general. I was talking about white people in general.
Your friends, V. I'm talking about all of them. All your friends. And the example I have is you in this conversation. Being a slimy little cock-sucking piece of
and I asked you, can you give me an example?
Right now, you little piece of shit. Right fucking now, this is the example. This is you pussyfooting around one of the major fucking...
Give me another example before now, because you wouldn't be able to point out that this has happened now, right? If you made the accusation in the past.
I don't know you that.
And I disagree with you. I disagree with you that I acted like a slime ball right now. But so you don't know me, right? You don't know me, but you're willing to make accusations about me without knowing me. And then you're bitching.
Your friends, V. All of your friends.
It was directed at me. People can scroll back and notice that you made an accusation directed at me. And when I'm challenging you on it, now you're changing the subject and it's like, oh, it's my friends. Well, I'm sorry, but I'm not my friends. You have to take it up with my friends, okay?
V, what I said about you is this conversation is an example of you being a slime ball.
You know what? Now I'm going to stop referring to you as a person. I'm going to refer to you as the LGBT community. You know, the LGBT LMNOP. Going to read shit about you from other newspapers and then assess them to you as a faggot. You know, see how you like that shit.
V,
why do you want me to see gay people in Disney movies naked?
V,
why do you want me to see Aladdin taking it off the ass from Jafar? Why are you such a faggot that are influencing every single TV show that I watch? You know, when in the 100, the main cast died, faggots like you started complaining that hashtag kill my gays. Why are you part of that, Naked Ape? Why is it you and your gay people always stirring up shit?
Why did you lie about your argument?
I didn't lie. You're the one who is a liar, and you're refusing to back it up with evidence. Now you changed the story saying it's not about me, it's about my friend.
You're strawmanning me, V. That's not what I said.
Hey, there is nothing to strawman. Your entire argument is a strawman. If I'm strawmanning, it means that I'm being accurate, because your argument is a strawman.
See, this is why I don't like you, V. I mean, the honest truth, why I don't
Oh,
like.
wow, I won't be able to sleep at night again. I'm going to wet another pillow. Naked Dave doesn't like me. How will I live?
This is probably why a lot of people don't like you either, to be honest with you. Because, I mean, the problem, I mean, talking to you is...
How many people naked? Give me numbers. Give me statistics. How many people don't like me?
I'm gonna say your mom didn't like it when I banged her last night.
Oh, wow. That is so mature, mate. Holy shit. If I want to hear my mom jokes, I log in Xbox and I hear...
There's no way to actually have a real conversation with you. You don't have conversations with me.
I don't know. I had conversation with everyone here until you showed up.
It
was perfectly fine.
Don't shut the fuck up long enough to let people actually have a conversation with you. I mean,
well, if they're going to slander and lie without backing it up...
your fucking ass so far, you don't even let anybody else get anything out.
You're not even letting Ralph Retort talk, you piece of shit.
Yeah, it's kind of... Let's put a pin in it. Put a pin in it for now. Jim, are you still here?
Yeah. I'm just letting that go.
I guess just while you're here, I still saw your icon on the screen. Some people in chat were wondering. Basically, the link to the Hangout is out, so I had to pull the pictures of of us talking off, just in case some rascal came on here with some pornography or something like that. Anyway, I was going to ask you about Elon Musk, and other people can comment on it too, and his comment about who
that's a nice little segue.
Yeah,
right out of the shit show. Right. Okay. So, did you watch what happened with the? All right, let me make sure I get her name right.
Yeah, and I'll pull that up. I know what you're. Got a feeling about what.
Aaron Bibba.
Yeah.
So last night, Elon Musk is getting into an argument because he was upset that Aaron Bibba and other journalists were taking him out of context or criticizing him over different things, and basically, he threw out a little tweet that if you go and look at the thread that Musk is talking in, there've got to be about 40 or 50 different blue check marks just circling in the fucking water, right, waiting for him to say what they're expecting him to say.
Yes.
Because they want to pounce on it. All he said was, "Who do you think owns the press? Hello." And if you go and look through it, it's every fucking writer from every outlet just egging him on, begging him to say something. And he doesn't. He just takes off. He goes and fucks his new goth girlfriend or whatever the fuck he's doing.
Name the Jew imminent.
Right. But so Aaron Bibba the next day, right? This is great because this really all kind of started with her.
Yes.
She said something. He responded to her and said, "I've never attacked science. Definitely attacked misleading journalism like yours, though." So after he made that statement last night, talking about how the press is shit, essentially, she tweets out, "Female journalists, have you been harassed by Elon Musk fans? Please DM me your most horrific tweets and messages and share this." So I laughed at her, and within about 3 minutes, she deleted the tweet, blocked me and a bunch of other people, and then put herself on lockdown. So they're pissed they can't get Musk. They expected him to follow that up with "it's the Jews," right? And because he didn't say that, they're really fucking angry. So they're looking for anything they can nail him on, but they don't have anything. So now they've devolved into looking for his fucking. Anybody sent a mean tweet to a female journalist, that must be the person responsible, right? So we're going to write a story about that. Look at these sexist, evil, racist Elon Musk fans. Ellen, whatever. Fucking Musk. He's harmless, right? I've never really heard him make a political statement. Have you?
No, not really. And I know he was on Trump's advisory panel, and he eventually quit that because, well, Trump was.
He's the Trump of Silicon Valley, Ralph.
Well,
what are you talking about?
Trump was getting a little too spicy, so he kind of just backed out. But he didn't announce Trump exactly or anything. But one thing he does do is go back and forth with journalists on Twitter all the time and pretty much call them out for their shit. And he has a very active Twitter account, and he talks to regular people too.
Did you see the people respond? This has been some of the funniest shit because he got Stan Lee to agree with him.
Yeah, I did see that.
But even funnier than that was the people responding saying, "This is shocking." Like Rothschilds are responding saying, I don't like where this is going. Oh, really? You don't like where this is going, dude?
Rothschild. Of course they don't.
Did you see the journalist that was asking any woman that has been harassed by Elon Musk to DM her?
Yeah, that was the one we were talking about. And by the way, his original comment was, let me read the first comment, was from Joshua Topolsky. I think that dude writes for The Outline. That's something you've talked about this year, Jim, The Outline. That's what I maybe that was a little too subtle for everybody to get, but
oh no, I think we all caught it.
He said, "You're very smart, and so I want you to think about this for a second. Do you think it's in the interest of powerful people to A, support a free press that exposes their lies, or B, tear it down so their lies are easier to tell? Now ask yourself why the polls will look bad." And then Elon Musk said, "Who do you think owns the press? Hello." And no, a lot of people said he was,
Oh, Ralph, you have to scroll down and just for like half a minute, and you'll look at all the blue check marks that pop up on screen. It's fucking ridiculous.
Elon, where are you going with this? Ben Collins. Yeah, I mean, there's blue check mark after blue check. There's also some others who are trying to spin their own narrative as well, so to speak. But yeah.
Looking at some of those last names, wonder how many shekels it takes to get a blue check mark these days.
Don't worry. Hey, I got one of those. Don't worry, Elon. All the careless things you're saying that are putting people in direct danger won't affect any of us since we're all living in a simulation anyway. That's also one of his things, that he thinks we might be living in a computer simulation. Let me grab the Rothschild tweet. Because he said, concerned about where this is going.
I bet he is.
And then all I said was, I bet you are. And that got some play. But yeah, there's reporters, and they've been hammering on this all day, trying to say he was being anti-Semitic. I didn't take it that way. I thought he was just saying that powerful people also own the media, retard. What are you talking about?
I mean, even if you put aside the jokes you're going to get when he's talking about who owns the media, right? Because you can read the fucking responses.
Yeah.
All you have to do is look at Aaron Biba's fucking, just the interaction between the two. He basically says you're a shitty journalist, and her response is, I'm going to write a story about people harassing female journalists, not just journalists, female journalists, and they're Elon Musk fans. Send me all the dirty, horrific things you can send me so I can smear this fucker. It's so transparent. It's right out there in the open. It makes them look like assholes.
I wanted to make a video today about Elon Musk. I can't stop finding content for it. There's like over 30 articles in the press comparing him to Donald Trump, saying that he's worse than Satan, saying that he's a harasser of women, saying that he probably gropes your mom when she's cooking. Like, everything that's possible to be done under the sun, Elon Musk has probably done it. It's insane.
I'm actually about to do a verified search too.
And this is because he wants to build a website, like deep freeze it.
Actually, there was an article, a hit piece on Newsweek this morning. Elon Musk goes to war with the media, promotes site with alleged sex cult ties.
Now, is it Elon or Elon?
No, Elon.
I always said Elon. I don't know what. That's off topic.
I've always said Elon, boss.
Okay. Yeah, I'll link the article in the.
Yeah, and there's the Stan Lee tweet. Then they started saying Stan Lee's had his Twitter account confiscated and he doesn't know what's going on. That was the response to that.
Did you see the other thing going on too? Like, I love how I think part of it is the press wants to be respected, but nobody respects them anymore.
Yes.
And I think another part of it is they're jealous of the competition, because anybody that succeeds at what they do, they get angry about. I think that's why you see a lot of articles kind of in the last year or so, really shitting on anybody that's got a social media platform with a lot of followers or YouTubers or anything like that. Did you see the Atlantic article that came out today?
About the YouTuber that does the philanthropy. What's his name? Mr. Beast or something like that?
Yeah. It's popular philanthropist. Mr. Beast has built his image on being a nice guy, but has a history of using homophobic slurs. He literally said faggot like twice. This is a guy that's given away like $500,000 to people. Like, of just random fucking people, just to see the reaction. And they hone in on him saying fag once or twice and saying something is gay. And they write this fucking black PR smear piece. It's just mind-boggling to me. I don't know what the fucking press is doing these days.
There was an article in New York Times a little bit ago. I don't remember the actual title about it, but it's basically from a liberal perspective why Donald Trump won the election and why, liberals are driving people away. And there's a lot of rhetoric about transgendered people. One example that I can think of is a little while ago, gender dysphoria or gender identity disorder was listed as a mental disorder. For who fucking knows why that would be listed as a mental disorder. And now we accept it everywhere. And never once does the article think, maybe you're wrong. Maybe you should think about being wrong. The entire article, it even asks the question, why are we apologizing for offending bigots? So I think that's sort of what this is about. This isn't really about, it's partially probably the jealousy factor, but it's the sense of power. They have this sense of power of thinking they're in control, their narrative is in power. It's everything that they want for the future. And if you question it,
You deserve to be mocked. You deserve everything coming to you. You're just a bigot, and we're getting away with it because we're the New York Times.
Plus, like Jim said, it does seem to be people they're threatened by. So Elon Musk, he starts talking about all of a sudden, you know what, I think I'm going to make a website that grades all you bastards and looks at all your articles individually and let people vote on it. And they know he's a fucking billionaire. You know, most of what he touches turns to gold, and like something like this might actually take off. You know what I mean?
I think that's the biggest issue. If you remember, I believe it was Vice who made it so archive.org can't archive their articles because racist bigots and xenophobes are archiving their articles and they're ruining their credibility. I'm not even kidding. That was the official statement. So now,
I remember that.
Yeah.
I found a workaround, of course.
Yeah, but the thing is, if you're going to do that for all the journalists, they are livid because they know every single one of them is guilty of posting something in the past and then doubling down, or just changing their opinion on it, or they're ashamed of what they posted in the past, so they don't want that type of archive.
Yeah, they also don't want to be caught editing articles after the fact when they get called out on it.
I just think they're attacking him so hard because they actually feel threatened by him.
Well, look at what happened with the Wall Street Journal, New York Times, and PewDiePie, and now, of course, Vice is getting in on making shit up. They said Vice basically posted an article that said PewDiePie's having this feud with some Twitch thought, and she got mad that he called her a Twitch thought, and his response to her response was basically, it was basically like a counter of her criticism of him, and Vice tried to say that he was saying that he was advocating for her rape, that she was asking for it or something, which was completely mischaracterizing what he was saying. But the media is going after people on YouTube, going after people like Elon Musk because they can't conceive of a world where people don't trust them and they're not the leading authority on talking about shit. And it freaks them the fuck out. So they're spurting out about it and trying to go after everybody and pull down anybody they can.
Oh, yeah, I see that article. I hadn't seen it before you just mentioned it, though. It said PewDiePie used something called the Tobii eye tracker, which is able to show in real time what a user is looking at on the screen. Kellberg invited fans on Twitter to send him videos to view and recorded the results. One of the videos he watched, Sexiest Twitch Girl Streamers, April 2017, was a compilation that featured Alinity. He struggled to keep his eyes off their chest. He jokingly called women in the video stupid Twitch thoughts. So yeah, that's
you guys seen the archive of the tweet by Chelsea Manning allegedly committing suicide?
Yeah, that seems like a long time ago, but
was it a long time ago? That was
no, it was actually an hour. It seems like a long time ago. It was really like an hour and a half or so ago. Jim alerted us to that in chat. I think Manning's alive though, right, Jim? From what I saw.
Well, I don't know, man. I mean, it was a red car they would have been jumping on, so it's kind of going to blend in with the paint. I guess we're going to have to wait for tomorrow.
Well, what do you guys think will happen with this website if it goes up?
I mean, I think it has a good chance of being a success. Elon Musk doesn't really do a lot of failures. I mean,
Tesla's not doing so well at the moment, but the website
not failing.
No, but it's losing money. It's not actually doing as well as it should be, according to investors anyway. But the website, it'll do gangbusters because fake news is the new thing.
I disagree, and I will tell you why. It's going to be slandered to hell by the press, right? It's going to be saying that only racist. Let me finish because I know what you're thinking. But they're basically going to say that only racist, Islamophobes, xenophobes are using that website, and it's filled with lies and blah blah blah. And everyone who's a progressive, everyone who's on that side of the fence, who's a leftist, is not going to go on that website. Like, they believe their friends. They get their information from third-party sources. If they tell you that this channel, like, I don't know, Peterson's channel is xenophobic, racist, Islamophobic, they will not watch any of those videos.
I mean, don't you think that, the other side of the coin has the same thing? Like, we don't believe in the Huffington Post or in Snopes or all that other bullshit. We would basically be using this as our sort of, catapult back into the internet. Into the internet. This is our, rating system.
And can I also say, I don't think he's actually going to launch it. I think he was mostly just trolling the journalists, trolling them back because they're always pestering him.
He has a copyright for the name that he didn't have.
I'm telling you something. If he wasn't going to launch it then he's certainly going to launch it.
I mean, it's possible, but I just took it like as a troll at first. I mean, maybe he is actually going to do it, but it's just amazing to me how they reacted.
I mean, the biggest reason why he started this is because people have been talking about his automated system, and people who have no reason to talk about that kind of shit, who don't understand the technology behind it, basically bad-mouthing it, saying how it's dangerous. So I think he might actually be doing it as a PR stunt for his for Tesla.
Some people in chat seem to think he's going to do it too, so maybe.
Yeah, I think he will do it. And by the way, about what Naked Dave said, yeah, I do think there's people on the other side of the fence that would not trust an article if it comes from The Guardian, for instance. And I keep saying on my channel, like, if you want to get informed, you need to watch The Actors and you need to read Breitbart. You need to read the Daily Stormer and you need to read The Guardian. And you need to judge every story, you know, on its own merit. You need to verify for yourself and think for yourself: is the story true? Are they living?
Musk is not a Donald Trumpian figure, like as much as they might say. He's not loved by he hasn't been loved by the right until now. So
yeah, I agree.
He's not been hated by the left until just now. So you really think that the left is going to just suddenly turn on him like that? Or do you think there's going to be some people who are holdovers, Musk fanboys, who are going to come along with him?
I have a lot of friends that I play video games with. Some are progressive, some are more to the right. The way the progressives think is far more radicalized than the right. Like, if one of their friends say, don't go to this website because it's with racist content, they will not go to that website.
Yeah, but, you know, those aren't going to be Elon Musk fanboys. He's got a really big following. He's been... like, the real problem with that the media did is that they build these people up. They build these people up as, like, these sort of shining examples of what it means to be a leftist. And then they go off script a little bit and they try to come after him. Same thing that happened with Kanye. So, you know, they might go after him, but Kanye West isn't going to be losing fans. Like, he might lose some, but his hardcore fans are still going to be around there tugging along with him on his new MAGA road.
I think Kanye might actually gain fans, and it's not from the left; it's from the people who are interested.
It's from all the white people who buy rap music, because everybody knows black people don't buy rap music.
Is that a thing?
They don't have any money.
Okay.
It actually is a thing. It's a well-known secret that white people buy a lot of rap music. It's white people.
Well, black people listen to it, but they don't purchase nearly as much as white people. Yeah, that's actually true.
And of course, it's the Jews who produce it.
Yeah, I think like black people of middle class, you know, like bourgeoisie black people, they probably listen to jazz and soul music. Like, I don't think they would listen to the gangster shit. Like, is that an accurate comparison? Because you live in the United States.
It's more that they don't. There's not enough of them.
There's not enough.
They're all fucking poor, man. they torrent that shit. Why do you think they have to put rap music inside those little glass cases? Because it's a 5-finger discount, man. They don't have money for shit. You kidding me? So yeah, white people make rap music work.
Yeah, then why are white people buying albums from people that say white people are the devil?
I mean, that's not what most rap music is, man.
No, but there are certain rap artists that are taking a very hardcore political stance, and you know they're blaming.
I'm not saying that not all rap.
No, I know, but it's like in
so,
order.
So yeah, pretty sure Chelsea Manning is dead right now, and that's why there has been another.
No. Manning is alive, according to the Twitter account. Anyway, I'll just put that.
What did the Twitter account say? I'm
before
sorry,
you spike
everybody,
the
I'm still
football,
alive.
Ape, I just want to say no. They said it was a friend that had it.
A friend?
No, a friend that controlling account. Chelsea is safe. Yeah. Manning is on the phone with friends. Thanks everyone for your concern, and please give her some space.
That was a tweet.
Anyway, I want to leave, so thank you guys for having me. There's just one question I need to ask. It's going to be in my video, and I need to know this. The media in the United States is owned by like 6 corporations, I think. Is any one of them not Jewish?
I have no idea. I doubt it, though.
Rupert Murdoch isn't Jewish, to my knowledge.
He owns News Corp, which owns Fox.
Yeah. Well, his son owns it now, doesn't he?
I don't think... Is Rupert Murdoch Jewish?
A better question: is he American? I thought he wasn't.
No, he's Australian actually. Rupert Murdoch. Yeah.
Because I want to be accurate in my video, and because I'm making it about Elon Musk, and I'm curious if there is a single media conglomerate that's owned by a non-Jewish person. Not saying it's a bad thing, not saying it's a good thing. It's just a statement of fact. Yeah. Is there a single media conglomerate that's non-Jewish?
News Corp is the only one I can think of. Chat says Rupert Murdoch is not Jewish.
He's Australian.
So
There you go.
Okay.
That's one.
All right, then I can't make the statement. It's not accurate. All right. Thank you guys for having me. And Naked Dave, no hard feelings. I know we got a little spicy.
go fuck yourself.
Yeah. See, I'm not a faggot. I don't take dick up my ass.
Yeah.
And Rolf, whenever you want me.
Don't take it up your ass, but whenever Sargon's on you, slurp it like a little puppy dog.
You know what? You talk about me figuratively, but I know you do it literally. So yeah, Rolf, whatever you want me on, give me a call.
Man. Thanks for coming on. Let Sargon know we would love to have him. Gauntlet's played. So I mean, I would like to have him come on and speak with Jim, but if he would come on just himself, that would be cool too. I don't know if he wants to, but
yeah, I'm sick of dealing with the capos. I want to take on enough of this foot soldier shit.
If it's going to happen, it's probably going to be on his platform or on Jim's channel. I don't know. As for Jim, I legitimately feel sorry for Devo. That's why I stuck up for him. He's not very social, to say the least. So that's why I did my defense for him. But anyway, right, I'm off.
Wait.
Okay.
Wait.
All right.
Not very social. Do you mean he's autistic?
Oh no.
Oh no.
Does he have difficulty interacting with people?
Do you have? Well, I mean, you heard him here. Like, how would you classify him? Like, would you put him as a people person?
How would you classify him? How would you classify him?
Spank me, daddy.
I'm pretty sure he's a nigger. Is that the right classification?
Official classification.
Considering the fact that I kept telling him, don't go after Jim, don't make a stream about Jim, don't talk about it, just drop it, and he did it anyway.
This conversation could have been a lot easier if, when we asked you why are you defending him, you just say he's an autistic piece of shit, and I feel sorry for him.
You
that's
the
answer
question.
I was trying to get for. He's an autistic piece of shit, and I feel sorry for him. That makes sense now. It all makes sense.
Okay. I'm off now.
All right, thank you, V. Thanks, Jim, while you're still here, just 3 quick hits, and then I'll let you go, too, because you've been kind enough to stay with this long. First off, Battlefield 5, just quick thoughts on what all's going on with that still, and the statement DICE put out.
I haven't seen their statement, but it's... I don't know, man. Go buy the competitors game. It reminds me of, was it Battlefield 2, where everybody on Steam was like, fuck this, I'm never going to buy it.
Yeah.
And then everybody went and bought it, because you could see there's like a Steam group dedicated to boycotting it, I think. This is before fucking Origin, if I'm remembering right. And everybody in the fucking boycott list was all green playing the game.
One other, Morgan Freeman. Have you seen anything about that?
I want them to make a fucking new version of the Odd Couple with Cosby and Freeman in jail together.
Oh man,
I'd watch that actually.
There was one more that game for the Twitch. What is the name of it? I saw you tweet about because I actually thought about buying it.
Oh, the Castlevania game.
It's not official Castlevania. Yeah, Bloodstained: Curse of the Moon. You said it's pretty good. Is it worth a purchase?
It depends if you like retro games. I mean, it plays. It reminds me a lot of like Castlevania 3 with the character switching, and it's pretty good. I mean, it's short. You're going to get like an hour and a half out of it if you're good at games. But I mean, yeah, if you like old style kind of like NES games, yeah, it's not bad.
All right, cool. Thank you, man, for staying with us. I'll let you go ahead and get off.
Jim, there's one thing I've always wanted to say to you.
Yeah.
Nigger Jim.
Nigger Jim. All right. Well, I will take that. I'll take that as a new handle. And use that on my fucking channel.
Fantastic.
Thanks, man.
All right.
You're acting like a bunch of niggers.
Oh, that is hurtful. All right.
All right, man.